fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays. Let me fix my lighting a little bit as we are live. Alright, so the audio is good, guys, for this AFC Divisional matchup round between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. It has been a crazy divisional round weekend. Let me fix this up. But we have seen 3 games now come down to a last-second field goal kick. Unfortunately, the Titans was on the wrong end of one of those. But what about that Tampa Bay Buccaneers-Rams game right there? Holy cow. When you think a game is dead to rights, and then you get that. All right, guys, so I appreciate everybody being in here. Chase T66 says, let's go Chiefs. I'm in on the Bills. So there you have that. What's up, Lisa Elliott? What's up, Jaquil Holman? Christopher Fry? Wheel Sports World, as we are getting ready to get this game going. What's up, Underdog? Says that Bucks-Rams game was crazy. Absolutely was. That game was, like I say, dead to right. Man. Then a couple mistakes. And before you know it, that game was tied up. Just crazy. But hopefully we are in for a good game here tonight between the Chiefs and the Bills. Winner will play the Cincinnati Bengals. Packer Nation says this just has been a shocking weekend. Yep, Packer Nation, it has. I'm doing good. 80 Gross, how are you, my man? Appreciate everybody for joining in. As always, guys, as you get in here, smash that thumbs up. That helps, gets the stream out there into the algorithm and gets going. As always, we will flip back and forth from this scene to this scene. I will get the box score and the game cast up there as well. As we are nearing kickoff. It's 5:36 right now, so we should be getting this thing kicked off at any time. And I will add the game audio up once this game is started. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get some game audio in here. There you go, Christopher. There's a lot of people out there who likes that.
But seriously, this is a Buffalo team that came in here week 5, Tony, and beat the Chiefs. What about this matchup today?
I mean, you can't help but be so excited. You got 2 unbelievable quarterbacks playing at a spectacular level, and I think today it's going to come down to one of those 2 guys making one of those big-time plays that really changes your legacy and your future.
And what they did last week, just phenomenal. Of course, Mahomes with the 5.
Whoa, Chase T66 with the $10 dono says, nice setup. Here is the money you are losing on the Bills tonight. Appreciate that, Chase T66. Sound the horn. Coming in with the $10 super. That will help me a little bit. That will help me a little bit because if I lose this bet, I'm out. No more money in the account on the bet. So took a big loss there to the Bucks, and so we need the Bills to back us up. Big shout out to Chase T66 for the $10 super and sounding the horn. Want to give a shout out to my members as well. Will Sports World and Chase T66 being a Hall of Fame member. The biggest membership you can get on the Coach Plays. And y'all will see Chase T66 Twitch link constantly roll in the chat about every 10 minutes. Big shout out to you guys and the rest of my members. Carver Family, Truxel Sports Streams, Beantown Breakdown, Gridiron Blitz, James Peach, Shea Flat, Asia Roberson, Ron Ripple, and Stu Enya. Appreciate you guys for your countless support. Oh, yeah, I got to get that poll up. Thank you. We were sign into chat. Why is this thing? Let's go next. Let's go. Let me get this in. We was kind of running late today, so I gotta get this up.
With Adapted Mind, your child is naturally engaged.
What is going on here? No. Oh, this is totally screwed up now. Gosh, this is screwed up my chat now, man. What are we doing?
This season, Sean McDermott came back out onto the field that night and said to him, "Don't worry, we will be back." Back they are, and they're hoping it's the Chiefs.
All right, so here we go. We're going to get it up here on this screen.
Well done, Tracy. We'll never forget that image.
All right, so make sure you hit that vote. What's up, Dino Duck? Appreciate you for joining the stream. Let me just a minute. I got to get this back on this side.
It can't get any better. I mean, coming down to the field goals at the end and then 3 road teams. I mean, you could not have predicted that. And this was the game, though, you thought the Bills had as good a chance as anyone of coming in and winning on the road.
There's Butker to get us started. 2 original AFL franchises hoping to host next week. And that is McKenzie running it just shy of the 30-yard line. So bring out Josh Allen. I mean, we said perfect game. He had more touchdown passes than incompletions last week. Of course, they put up 38 points. The Bills did in week 5 here. That was the most that anyone put up against Kansas City this year. His postseason career, 10 touchdowns, only 1 pick in 191 attempts.
All right, so the Bills with the ball first. Josh Allen quick out to the running back on his swing route, and he'll get a gain of about 13 on a first down.
For the last 5 weeks for the Bills, particularly rushing the football, that goes for 13 on the pass play. Here's the Bills offensive line. You talk to the folks at Kansas City, they'll tell you this matchup of this offensive line against the defensive front for the Chiefs might be the key matchup of all. Diggs, McKenzie, Singletary, Knox. Boy, he's put up some big performances. Had a touchdown here last year in the AFC title game. 2 touchdowns last week against the Patriots. Here's a
Josh Allen play action looking left. Now fires for Knox, and Knox just drops it.
He was open, cutting across the middle of the field.
Just flat out dropped it.
Great athlete, and he's
course, that thing already
this year than last.
it's
Right
acting
there,
up.
he's a major focal point in this game with his Chiefs defense.
Steve Spagnuolo's defense did not have a sack, did not have a takeaway in the first meeting with the Bills. It's the only time they were ranked in both categories in a single game this season.
Yeah, but that guy 95 right there, he wasn't playing, Jim. Chris Jones, very disruptive. Last year he was in the backfield a ton. They're going to need him today to do the exact same thing.
There we go. Quick wide receiver screen to Diggs. He makes one guy miss, but then he ends up making a really good tackle there, and that's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Bills.
You can see, you can just feel it, right? The energy in here. They had the game right before us with the Rams beat the Buccaneers, and this place was just erupting on each play. And you're like, it's going to be so loud in here today. I feel like Jim Nance is going to have to scream to get some of that out. I was ready to do that. Really quiet.
Oh, that is already 3rd and 9. They have not had a 3 and out. I forgot they got the first down on the first play. I'm scrambling to do this. So 3rd and 9 for the Bills. Trips right, single receiver is Diggs to the left. Allen looking, steps up, fires. That one's completed, but it's going to be a gain of about 7 and 2 yards shy of the first down.
Pick up of 7.
Well, there's the first punt for Buffalo this postseason, or no?
Maybe not.
I don't know. He's staying out
Maybe
there.
not.
They want to keep that streak going. No punts.
kidding.
Wow, what a huge call right here.
So they're going to go for this.
It's 4th and 2.
One of the great coaches, I think. Disciple had worked under Andy Reid before.
Are they just going to try to draw him off, or are they really going to do it from midfield?
4th and 2. Ball is right at the 50. They snap it, rolling to the right. Josh Allen all the way, and he's going to get through and get to the 40-yard line for a first down.
Behind Mitch Morris and others.
And that's one of the, I don't love, if you watch, a lot of the linemen for the Chiefs are on that left side for the Bills, and so they run it right, and you get the numbers there, and Allen, you know, it's just a rare breed. His ability, you know, to run the ball, designed runs. I mean, usually you see quarterbacks who have the mobility, but they actually call those not just on 4th and 2, but throughout the game.
You saw Tyrann Mathieu. He came up limping a little bit after that play, but stays on the field. One first down.
Allen looking, throws it out to his back on the swing, and he's going to get a gain of about 4.
Past the defender, but Ward kind of holds his ground. It's a gain of 4. Let's take a look at the Romo report when Buffalo has possession.
Well, Allen's mobility, you just saw it. You got to do 2 things. One, you got to stop those design runs on key situational ball. 4th and 2, 3rd and short. And then the Chiefs defense, to blitz or not to blitz. Historically, they have blitzed Allen a bunch, and they've had some success with it. Most teams, they can't do that.
What's up, Carver family?
I think Josh Allen has improved, and he sees the game better.
2nd and 6. Handoff, Singletary.
Singletary's going to get there, and he's going to get the first down.
Fighting with him, but it's a first down. Again, Morris the center out in front, helping clear the path for another first down, and a Buffalo offense that has driven down the field for an opening drive touchdown the last 4 games and threatening to do so for effect.
Well, when you see Singletary, this is one of the biggest things is their development. Singletary has touched the ball now. He's hit 5 straight games with a touchdown, Jim, and this is a guy who had 6 touchdowns in his career before this, and he's showing it. I mean, you put the tape on, it's like, wow. Now I see why they're averaging over 30 rushes a game since week 15, and that's what you got to do at the end of the year when the weather gets cold.
So 1st and 10, play action, Josh Allen. Going to just check it down to Singletary, and he's got some room, gets to the 20 and 15, and he'll be brought down at the 14.
First down and a gain of 16.
Well, you're seeing the touches, and how many times. Watch right here, going to play fake, and Singletary's going to come up and go. But watch how quick Josh Allen scans the field and quickly right down underneath. That's one area where Mahomes and Allen have really developed, where teams play all the shell coverage. Deep safeties, Jim, early in their careers, they got all these big plays because they played 1 high safety. Now they play 2. You got to get it to the back.
Mahomes just watching. Matthew is also on the sideline. We said he was gimpy. He's out. Here's the inside handoff to McKenzie.
10-5, and he'll get inside the 5-yard line. This has been an impressive first drive for the Buffalo Bills since going for it.
He's really come on as the season. He's got a unique role for them, and you see right there. using in different ways.
They elected to go for it on a 4th and 2.
The Bills done an excellent job adjusting this year.
So they've got a first down.
Back on the 50-yard line.
At the Kansas City 3. 9 plays to this point. They line 4 receivers out to the right.
And Allen, we're trying to throw a nice little pop pass here to Diggs, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal.
They set 4 receivers wide to the right, Tony. A unique formation, but it was Diggs they were trying to get the play to.
Well, what they're going to do is it's a quarterback run, but he's going to fake like he's blocking and then go here. Josh has the ability to run it or fake, but just took a little too long there. Diggs didn't get off, which was a good job by Ward there on the outside.
It's a 2nd and goal. Singletary.
And Singletary trying to fight to get into that end zone. Just shy.
And goal from outside the 1. I mentioned a couple of times that Tyrann Mathieu was injured. He got hit by his own teammate, Jaron Reed. He's in the blue tent right now. So now you got a 3rd and goal. We'll spot it at the 2. Getting here, converting on a key 4th and 2 at the 50.
And outside handoff, nice cut. Oh, actually Josh Allen kept it, and he cannot quite make it to the end zone there. And it will be 4th and goal from the 1.
They want to use Allen's legs, but right here the Chiefs were very prepared. And you saw all the defenders come flying in. Usually you only got one-on-one here, but
He sure has, John Larson.
Up front, allowing Reed to come over the top.
Sean McDermott told us just last night, field goals, if you settle for them, that's not going to win us the game. So he's going for it again. A 2nd roll of the dice on the opening
4th
drive.
and goal.
Just outside
Twins
the
left,
1.
twins right, condensed. Singletary offset to the left. And a little pitch to the left. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And a Buffalo touchdown on the opening drive.
Wow, what a drive to start off. On the road, to come out and be that efficient. 2 4th downs. And they showed you a little bit of everything. The design. Andy Reid's asking for a hold there at the end.
They went for it, and they got it.
Watch Davis, 13 at the top with the block to help seal that side for Singletary to score yet again.
What a drive indeed. It comes back to that 4th and 2 that they went for at midfield. That took some balls of steel. And the design quarterback run is what got him the 1st down and led to eventually a touchdown. As that will get us to our first commercial break. Buffalo Bills 7, Kansas City Chiefs 0. As always, guys, as you come in here, smash those thumbs up, share your stream out to your social medias to help grow it. As we're going to grind our way back into this YouTube algorithm. I had hoped to stream a lot more this weekend, but just can't catch a break. So we'll be there. Took a lot. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills are actually a really good team as far as clock management, time of possession. You'll see that with a lot of games they play. They normally will win the time of possession. Right there, it's already 8 minutes, 3 seconds left to go. Took a lot of time off the clock, that's for sure. Yeah, Dino, I did see the Rams game. Yeah, that game felt like it was done for pretty well the whole game, but you get a couple turnovers and some crazy things can happen. You don't need to give Tom Brady multiple chances, but Rams, it paid off by them going out and getting an elite quarterback. If they have if they have Jared Goff there, they don't win that game. But Matthew Stafford stands in there, delivers a really good couple big-time plays there at the end, and before you know it, Rams are off to the NFC Championship. So the investment of an elite quarterback has paid off, and maybe the Tennessee Titans are going to have to think about that.
First and third quarters, they came out of the locker room this season and dictated on a consistent basis, and they do at the start tonight.
Hall of Fame member Chase T66. Go follow him on Twitch. There is his Twitch link in the chat. Go follow him. Let's get him to 50. And let's get him back streaming on Twitch.
Patrick Mahomes. Well, most all-time career regular and post numbers, over 300 yards passing per game. Second all-time to Aaron Rodgers, touchdown to pick.
I do like that this is kind of an early game. It's going to be nice. It's going to come in clutch later. So Patrick Mahomes will come out. The Twins left, two tight ends set to the right. Now Kelsey will motion to the left. Inside handoff zone, and McKinnon will get a gain about 4.
Running back position for the Chiefs. We've been hit with injuries all year long, Tony, and here is the offense for Kansas City. We were looking at something a little before the game over the last 4 games. The scrimmage leaders by yardage for the Chiefs. The first 5 guys
stop
were
messing
not named
with
Kelsey
me.
or Hill. They found new ways to get guys involved in the game over the last month.
And that's because these guys are deep here. They are not going to give up big plays. Teams over the years, they hang back.
Quick little wide receiver screen to Tyreek Hill, and they are all over it. Let me make sure we are up to date.
Yeah, it's a pretty good defense, to say the least.
So third down and 6.
They disguise coverages well, but they're really efficient. They play disciplined football, and they're always getting to the ball. Leslie Frazier has done an outstanding job. It's just hard to throw against these guys.
Kind of a tray set tight. Snugged on the backside.
And you got those 2 safeties. What a tandem they are.
Mahomes in trouble, and now shovels it to McKinnon, and he's going to get the first down. Great heads-up play there by Mahomes, and that's what he does.
To knocking him down and get him off the field.
That's what he does.
Stepping up, and Mahomes does a good job protecting the ball there and then just doing his little magical stuff. But that was a disguised defense that kind of shocked the Chiefs right there, and Mahomes just does the rest, and that's what makes it special, right? I mean, he just has that feel, that innate sense.
That was a pretty amazing play. They got the first down by inches. They didn't measure, but they looked over a couple of times.
So Mahomes again
First down.
fires for Kelsey in the middle of the field, but that one's incomplete.
We had your Romo report on the other side. How about when we see the Chiefs offense out there?
Well, the biggest thing is turnovers. The Chiefs offenses don't beat yourself, right? We've done a few of these games. It seems like they always get behind 7-0 in a playoff game. But if the Chiefs don't turn the ball over, in that Week 5 matchup, 4 turnovers, there's just a gift. Tyreek Hill.
So 2nd and 10, get a trip set to the right. Looks like it's Hill as the lone receiver to the left. And a little counter action to the left. And that will be good for a 4.
This is going to be why I think these 2 teams have just improved, because everyone had such high expectations.
Yeah, that's who I'm with tonight, Christopher. I took the Bills. Feel like the Bills find a way to get it done tonight. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been too great at guessing the winners also. Twins on each side. 3rd and 6, Mahomes steps up in the pocket, has some room, and he's going to tuck in and run, got the first down. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, all the way sliding down to the 25. Wow.
That's a 35-yard scramble by Mahomes.
I don't know how
This
so
You can.
difficult. You're going to see him step up.
They went cover 0 right there, and the Mike linebacker had to take the back, and there's just no one home in the middle of the field. That's dangerous.
Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are the two best in the league at running for first
You've
down.
got to find a way to contain Mahomes. And if you just give him the middle of the field empty,
Almost 400 yards this year.
it's not going to end up
800 yards.
very good. Hardman will motion, and they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Cuts it up, and he finds a way to get 5.
Takes it to the 20 and a 6-yard pickup. So trying to answer right back after the Buffalo first possession goes the distance. That's the longest run, by the way, for Mahomes on the season.
He just waits for the playoffs. Then all of a sudden he's like, all right, now I'm going to bring on. I don't want to get too tired.
Got a 2nd and 4. Eric Bieniemy looking out there.
And watch, he's matched up. He's here. That's for Tyreek Hill. There's 2 on him, and they'll get 2 on Kelsey.
And Mahomes makes another guy miss. Trying to get to the sidelines. He does, and he'll get the first down. They cannot get him down. And Mahomes looking like he's in really good form right now. And that is not good for Buffalo.
Watch, Mahomes is going to take a look. And right here, he sees. There's Hill, double team. Here comes Kelsey. He's about to be double teamed by those 2. Once he goes through that, all of a sudden, he uses his legs. That's going to happen a lot today.
Oh, he's incredible, Christopher.
New set of downs at the 13.
Tight end will motion from right to left. And a little split zone play action. Firing middle of the field, incomplete. Intended for Hill, and we've got a late flag. I guess they're going to call pass interference. Awfully late on the flag.
This secondary, that could be a legal man downfield, though, instead of pass interference, because it's an RPO. You can
I think they're starting to point at the Chiefs.
Fake a few times,
I was about to say, if that was pass interference, it came from
probably gets
a
downfield.
different location than where it normally would come.
Given that early indicator.
So they're going to say illegal man down the field.
Legal man downfield 52, or is it pass interference?
An eligible member of the offense downfound illegally, number 52. Buffalo has elected to decline this penalty. 2nd down.
Interesting.
Wow, that's given a lot of credit. In other words, the closer you get to the end zone, it seems silly that you wouldn't take them back, but you don't want them. You're basically saying they're better than 5 yards, right, as you give another play.
2nd and 10 now. Kelsey out wide to the left. Going to move around a little bit. Into the slot.
Mahomes looking, will fire, and he's got his man for gain about, let's say, 5. And he'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Not a lot of blitzing going on. The Week 5 matchup, Buffalo didn't blitz 1 time, which I think is very smart. When you go against
Sure was, John.
as talented as Mahomes there, and he's got Tyreek Hill and Kelsey outside. You want to make sure you get good matchups over there and make him beat you with his legs, which he's doing, but over and over again he's going to have to.
His big scramble got him to this point. Here's Hill in the backfield on 3rd and 5. Going against the best 3rd down defense in the
Mahomes shuffling his feet, stepping up, avoiding a rusher, and now he's going to take off and run, and he's got the 1st down. Did he get the touchdown?
A little confidence.
Touchdown. Wow. Patrick Mahomes.
Superman impersonation, but we talked about with these
Wow.
coverages and the way they're going to play, and you're not blitzing, you're going to have opportunities to run. And Patrick Mahomes always keeps his eyes downfield.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
Did he get in?
Yep.
Yes,
No question.
he did.
So what an answering drive by the Kansas City
This
Chiefs.
drive for a total of 49 yards and this touchdown.
I really think you just watched 13 plays by Buffalo, 11 for Kansas City. This is very different than they were last year coming in. They were explosive offensive.
That is his
units.
5th career postseason rushing touchdown.
But now they can just take what you give them.
And the extra point, snap, set, kick is on its way, and that kick is good.
7-7, electrifying start, if you will. Both teams making plays, improvising, going down the field.
So all Patrick Mahomes on that drive, as Buffalo was actually doing a good job of covering some routes down the field, but Patrick Mahomes being able to extend drives is what led to 7 points. So I think there's a good chance we're going to be in for a heck of a game, maybe a shootout. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, but that's the issue, Christopher. You're talking about a good drive, but their quarterback can't just run and win the game. Got to get people open. You talking about, was it you or John Larson said that they're going to have to start blitzing in order to put pressure on him? When you start to blitz, you start to leave people open down the field. So it's that cat and mouse game. So if they start to send a few extra guys trying to get him in the backfield, that's when you're going to start seeing a lot more people open. I mean, that's been the saying of the playoffs so far, John, is turnovers. So we'll see which team makes the least amount of them. All right, looks like we're back.
As the Chiefs go down the field with 63 yards coming on the ground, just 11 up top. 3 for 3 on third down with Mahomes doing all the damage with his legs on those third down plays. That's after the Bills twice went for it on fourth down and converted.
This kick
on both occasions,
will get in and out of the end zone. So Buffalo will take over at their own 25.
Let's take a look at that last drive, the fourth down.
Turn that down for copyright, and then we'll get it back going.
And how to get beat, so they've evolved, but cat and mouse game back and forth, chess, a lot of chess and cat and mouses stuff.
All that stuff. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Allen checks it down to his swing and get a gain of 3.
Wrapped up by Sorensen, and we go down to Tracy.
Jim, we saw Tyrann Mathieu take a hit to the head on that fourth down conversion. He took himself out after the next play, went right into the blue tent. He was definitely struggling. He was seen by an independent neurologist. He is in the locker room right now, being evaluated further for a concussion.
So Tyrann Mathieu right now out of the game.
Would be gigantic.
Yeah, I mean, Thornhill.
It's not good.
Gotta remember,
Yeah, it is a big loss, Carver family.
really helped his defense get rolling. They played as good as anybody last part of the season.
2nd and 7. They go with a little counter.
Handoff, McKenzie slicing through.
And that'll be good for a gain of a couple.
Really, the last game, Josh Allen beat him deep a couple of times for touchdowns, and Daniel Sorensen was a victim on a few of those.
And that's
They
why
didn't have Ward. You mentioned they didn't have Jones.
Yes.
They hadn't traded for Ingram yet.
Yeah, Kelsey's a big target there, John.
Ingram's really the leader of the defense.
very different.
I think
You're
he's
exactly
really
right.
what
Two
makes
week
them
game.
makes
When Ingram
the
came
rest
out,
of the guys
Matthew
go.
started playing more. Sorensen had to take a little backseat. He's going to play a ton today because Matthew's out. You see him right there in the middle now. On the top.
3rd and 4.
Allen Quick throw, Diggs, and that's going to be good for the first down.
Allen zips it in for the 5-yard gain in the first. He had position on Mike Hughes behind him. Did Diggs, and the Bills keep on moving.
So we talk about how Kansas City turned this around. I mean, through week 8, they were 4-4. They had 27.5 points per game giving up, 11 sacks, 8
Big time, John.
Then, 16 points per game, 22 sacks, doubled that up, 22 takeaways. Ingram, I mean,
First and 10. Play action. Allen looking, will fire for Knox, and that one's completed for a gain of 1. Looked like the same play that Knox dropped earlier. He catches this one, but it's only a gain of 1.
The second half of the season out of Missouri, drafted in the second round. Nick Bolton makes a ton of tackles.
He does. I mean, to have him come in, what a pleasant surprise. You're not really expecting a guy. There's a lot of communication in checks. So Hitchens, 53, does a lot of that. Bolton has come on and just shows you that they have a great nucleus there at the linebacker position. Second rounder who's going to be here a long time.
That's the end of the first quarter. The Bills strike first.
So that will get us to the end of the first quarter. A 7-7 game right now. Devin Engel, appreciate you for joining the stream. Says, my Bills better win. I'm hoping the Bills win. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Appreciate you for coming in. Says, go Bills. That's who I'm rooting for as well. Right now, our, let me see here. We've got 15 votes. 53% says Chiefs. 47% says Bills. So if you've yet to vote on who you think will win tonight, make sure you hit that, that poll. No. All right, Devin. Yeah, I mean, he is a Gronk, John, and he's probably more agile or athletic. I mean, I don't want to say that and put like a diss on Gronk because for his size, he was very athletic, but Kelsey can move. He can flat out move.
We talked about the Bills, the best first quarter team, point margin. The Chiefs, they've owned the second quarter. It's been that way for a while, including last year in the AFC Championship game. They put up 21 in the second quarter after being down 9-0 early to the Bills on this field.
So second and 9. Allen, quick fire to Knox. He's going to be completed, still on his feet, and he's almost going to fall for the first down. I think he'll get 8, and we'll bring up 3rd and 1.
And that second effort by Dawson Knox will set up.
Yeah, just need to continue to make big plays there, Devin, and find a way to get a couple turnovers. That would be big. I am about done with this game pass.
To have a defensive call for the quarterback run.
Might go to another website to get it.
Most likely they'll do that here yet, because they can just go ahead and start to run it, overload the right side, fake it to a guy, run it, or you can go ahead and hand it.
And Josh Allen, big run here, 45 to the 40, and that's a first down.
To the last minute, and then pulls it in for a big gain to the 41.
Well, and you're going to watch Thornhill. He looks small compared to that quarterback. Usually it's not the way quarterbacks look against defenders. But you see, these guys don't want to tackle him. It's like you don't really want to go tackle him low. I mean, Coach was talking about that this week.
Yeah, Coach Spagnuolo saying they spent so much time talking about how to tackle Josh Allen. You got to go high if he's around the pocket. And you can't go low because he'll break it and scramble.
So first and 10. Ball is almost at the 40 for the Chiefs.
First down.
Going to throw it out to his little swing, and that is no gain.
The Chiefs pounce on him at the line of scrimmage. Unique shots from the game are brought to you by Paramount Plus. Second and 10.
Oh, Josh Allen tries to throw a back shoulder throw there.
To connect with Davis. Now you got a
It's
third and 10.
incomplete. Or Dolly. The issues right now. Third and 10.
One on the outside. You'll see he's going to feel it's the back shoulder, but that internal pressure right there by Willie Gay Jr. makes you just throw it a hair earlier than he wanted.
No worries, Christopher. Appreciate you for being here. And hope you get feeling better, bud.
Get to the 31 for a first.
So third and 10.
Gonna take this snap with Knox offset in the backfield.
Play action. Allen in trouble. And he's fumbled. Sack and fumble. I think he gets this one back. But they're going to have to punt.
It was Melvin Ingram who
And that's a
came
big, timely sack
ball out of his
for the
hands.
Kansas City Chiefs.
What a pickup he's been for this team. Traded for a 6th-round pick on November the 2nd. That's a big part of that defensive change you talked about, Tony.
You're exactly right. Ingram.
Oh, it did come out and it came right back to him.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But Clark scares him in the hole because he comes flying in on a stunt.
Bill's lucky to get that ball back because at least they're going to be able to punt and force the Chiefs to go the length of the field, or they were about to get it right there at midfield.
This is a guy that, let me reintroduce him to the Bills Mafia. This is your punter, Matt Hawk.
What's up, Pickle Cat, a.k.a. Big Joe? I'm rooting for the Bills on this one.
Last time he punted, and they had 10
I put some
touchdowns
money
during
on
that
them. Going to hit at 15, to the 10, to the 5, and they are going to save it and down the Chiefs right at the 1-yard line. So that ends up being a great special teams play, and against Patrick Mahomes, that is a big, big play for the Buffalo Bills defense. So that shows you right there that it is very important that they did not lose that fumble. They were still able to get a chance to punt the ball, and big, massive turn events. That's a big loss for the Chiefs that they couldn't get that fumble, and ends up being a good break for the Buffalo Bills there. Pickle Cat says, let's go Bills. Pickle Cat, appreciate you for joining the Coach Plays. Welcome to the YouTube channel. As always, guys, as you get in here, smash those thumbs up. It helps it out. Share it out to your social medias to help grow the conversation. If you haven't yet, hit that red button, subscribe, join the team, and join the fam. We're going to try to grow this thing as far as we can go as we are closing in, getting a little bit closer there to 4K. We will start to dabby in the NBA coming up soon. I'm going to start looking into the NBA schedule this week and see if there's a game we want to stream this week. As the NFL completely comes to a close, we will then start to cover the NBA a little bit. So we'll start looking at that schedule a little bit. We're going to try to plan on streaming both AFC and NFC championships game next weekend. So stay up to date for that, and maybe do some sports chat streams later on in the week. Oh my gosh. Be right back, guys. right, so we're
CBS is sponsored by State.
getting back at it now. Like I say, the Chiefs are going to have to start this drive out of their own end zone.
So the Bills are finally forced to punt. Unfamiliar for them, but what a punt it was by Hawk. 49 yards down at the 1. Flipped the field, and now
So 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line, and they're out in an empty formation. No, they do have a back offset to the right. Trips left, single receiver is Kelsey to the right.
So that way you're not running a bad play, right? That could obviously get safety.
Looking to get rid of it quick, and that ball tipped up and falls down to the ground. Boy,
let's take a look at next
that
week's
could have been
by 18
dangerous for the Kansas City Chiefs there. What's up, Brayton? I did. Buccaneers almost come back to win that game, but they gave Stafford just a little bit too much time, Brayton. A little bit too much time, and he ends up making a few big plays there at the end to advance the Rams. So 2nd and 10 now at their own 1-yard line, going with 2 heavy sets. And an inside handoff, and he just gets through the line of scrimmage to get back to maybe a gain of a half a yard. This will bring up now 3rd and 10.
It's risky, any play call down here.
So Mahomes pointing, like, get that out of there.
Like, don't take your time on this. So you're trying to help out the punter at least, right? Because
I would almost take a shot here if I was the Chiefs.
Motion them back in, see what they're in.
3rd and 9, condensed formation. Quick drop here, looking, will fire, and he's got Kelsey, and he'll get a gain of 6, but that will be a 3 and out, so that's a win for the Buffalo Bills. What's up, Nathaniel? Says, go Bills. Also tired of seeing Mahomes in commercials. I thought it was only me. Yeah, what about Baker Mayfield? He's in like every commercial you can think of.
Back deep for the Bills, the 9-year veteran. They trust
4th
him
and
in these
4.
situations. Last week he very nearly broke one. Got a little tripped up after 52 yards. This is Tommy Townsend, 2nd-year punter from Florida.
And that punt is off.
And he delivers a good one. Fair catch, signal,
and he'll fair catch that at about the 43.
51-yard.
And that is where the Bills will take it over. So the Bills defense do their job. And we'll have good field position here to start this drive. 10:31 left to play in the first half. What's up, Will Sports World? Says Coach Linda in the house. Says Chiefs Kingdom, baby. What's up, Linda? Hope you're doing well. Will Sports World Hall of Fame member in the house. What's up, Willie? What's up, Craig Smith? And we have a grid raid. What's up, guys? Appreciate y'all very much. Big shout out to Gridiron Blitz. Thank you very much, Grid. Richie, Joey, Juan, Distraction Gaming, Michael Johnson, Grim Malkin Games, Miss Johnson, FOLF. What's up, guys? Appreciate y'all very much. Ricky Cade, Gridiron Blitz himself, member gang. Appreciate you very much, Gridiron. Dynamic Solutions, Detroit Lions Talk with Micro Mike. As for me, Natasha Smith, Samuel, Dynamic Solution, again, Hollywood 80. Appreciate y'all very much, guys. Thank y'all for the love and support. Helps out a lot, guys. Helps out a lot as we are getting back into this one. 1st and 10. What's up, CJ? What's up, Glitter and Duct Tape? Brianna Carter, Justin Brown in the house. Rigo inside handoff, little stutter step, and Singletary will get a gain of about 6. Glitter, I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you very much. What's up, Carolina guy?
In Las Vegas, you can catch the Pro Bowl presented by Verizon on Sunday, February 6th.
What's up, Claire? Appreciate you very much. Finisher 3X. Like the stream, Grid Raiders. Appreciate you. 50 thumbs up. Is that the case? 45 thumbs up, it says for mine. Appreciate y'all very much. Linda says, thanks, Grid. Mr. Vintage says, Gridiron Blitz says, aloha with the $5 dono. Sound the horn. Appreciate you very much, mister. Thank you very much. Dynamic Solutions says, new sub. Big shout out to you, Dynamic. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the fam. Becky says, what up, coach? Thank you very much. And there it is. Sound the horn, mister. Coming in with the $5 dono. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, Claire, as that will get us to a commercial break. Big shout out to Gridiron Blitz and that community over there. What's up, Marcus? As Grid said to say hi. Well, I appreciate you very much, Marcus, for coming over. We are over 50 likes. Appreciate y'all very much. FO says over 50, now make it 60. Blind Straight says no Tom Brady this year in the Super Bowl. Yep, that is the case. Not too many times do you get to watch a Super Bowl without Tom Brady in it these years. Rick H has just subscribed to the Coach Plays Shake and Bake. Appreciate you very much as we just got a number change. Thank you guys for the Gridiron community as we've now made 3,900. Appreciate y'all very much. Marcus has just subscribed to the Coach Plays Shake and Bake. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the fam. Matt Devlin says, I am from Grid Channel. I am going to support your channel. Big love, mate, all the way from Manchester. Holy cow. I appreciate you very much, Matt. Appreciate you for joining the Coach Plays. Glitter and Duct Tape. What a name, by the way. Glitter and Duct Tape. Can we all just sit back and think about that? It's actually a really good name. Glitter and Duct Tape. It says, please keep doing what you do. You're needed. Thank you very much. Claire has just subscribed to the Coach Plays Shaka Bike. Appreciate you very much. As Linda says, hit that subscribe button, folks. We love y'all. Absolutely. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Dynamic Solution has subscribed to the Coach Plays. Woo! Shaka Bike. There's a whole lot of shaking and a whole lot of bacon going on right now. Appreciate you guys. Blind Straight says, gotta look out. Stafford is a gun slinger. That investment for the Rams to go out and get an elite quarterback starting to really pay off. Thank you, Glitter and Duct Tape. Cadillacs are us. Says, gotta support your channel. Nah, I appreciate you very much, Cadillacs. Linda says, breaking news, Honey Badger officially in concussion protocol. That is not good for the Kansas City Chiefs in this game. Not good at all as we are getting back into action.
Had a time-wise almost 2-1, but they got a 3rd and 2.
So now 3rd and 2, big play here for the Bills. 2 tight end set to the right. Actually looks like an extra tackle to the right. And a little outside zone to the left, and nowhere going, and a big hit. And that's a loss of 2 or 3. And the Bills going to have to punt. Extreme Elements coming in saying, thanks for all the subscriptions. Absolutely. As Antonio has just subscribed to the Coach Plays Shake and Bake. Thank you very much, Antonio.
Coming in, Davis had no chance. We're going to talk about it. That's a steal right there.
As the chants are going on, and Hack, punter, getting ready to punt once again, see if they can pin the Chiefs back.
They have to call on him, see if he can do anything close to what happened the previous time.
This punt is up and away.
End over end,
And fielded at the 13, and that is where the Bills will take over. Linda says, look at all the new subs. Absolutely. All the new teammates hopping on board for the Coach Plays. Appreciate y'all very much. And whoa, Cadillacs Are Us has decided to become a member of the Coach Plays. He is a top prospect. Hey, Cadillacs Are Us, thank you very much for your membership. And we're going to have to get you on the big board, Coach Plays members. Shout out to Will Sports World, Chase T66 for being Hall of Fame members. The biggest membership you can get on this channel, Chase T66 Twitch. Link always pops up in the chat every 10 minutes. And shout out to my other members, the Carver family, Truxville Sports Stream, Beantown Breakdown, the Grid Iron Blitz. There you see them, James Peach, Shay Flat, Asia Roberson, Ron Ripple, and Still Inya. And our newest and latest member, who I'm going to have to add to that board, Cadillacs Are Us. Once again, that's another great name. We've got some creative names in here. Could you imagine just going to a store and instead of toys, it's just all Cadillacs? It'd be a pretty expensive store. Appreciate you very much, Cadillacs. Welcome to the team, my guy. Carolina Guy says Grid Raid. Great community over there, of course. Gridiron Blitz is one of the top sports YouTubers out there that you can find, one of the GOATs. And guys, for all of our members, we always bring them up during commercial break. So we are on a commercial break. So it would be fitting to bring up the Gridiron Blitz, as that is one of our members where it's at for football this and football that. As you can see, he is live streaming Buffalo Bills and Chiefs game as well. And he's got 1.6K. The dude is one of the GOATs in the sports community, and his community around him is awesome, as you can see in our chat right now. So I appreciate the Gridiron Blitz. If you, anyone who is on this channel that you don't know who the Gridiron Blitz is, go over there, hit that red button, subscribe, and join his team, as he is crushing it, guys. And like I say, you might see Gridiron Blitz over on this channel, you might see me over on his, as we maybe can potentially start to collab a little bit. So I appreciate the Gridiron Blitz very much, and big shout out to him for his support to the channel, and big shout out to his community, who's now came over here and have jumped on board, as we got another number change, 3910. Who do I want to win? Natasha says, I bet on the Bills, so I guess I'm rooting for the Bills. Carolina Guy says new sub. Thank you very much, Carolina. Shaking bait. Patrick Mahomes steps up, fires middle of the field, and he's got Kelsey to the 30-35, and that was where he will be brought down. So a big play on first down there.
But you get two tight ends in the game. Ding, ding, ding. Play action.
Carolina Guy says hello. Ready for those Chiefs to win. Well, Linda is on your side. She is a big Chiefs fan. Natasha says, I think the Bills will win. I'm so impressed by the Rams. Very impressed by the Rams, but boy, did they almost give it up there at the end, Natasha. Empty formation as a tight end will motion to the left. Trips right, twins left. Mahomes looking left. Now back right. Fires middle, and he's got his man for a gain of 11 or 12 and a first down.
In that win in Week 5, Buffalo did a great job creating turnovers. You see the timing right there.
Up to 55 likes. Appreciate everybody who came in here and smashed that thumbs up. Linda says, hashtag Travis Kelsey, a beautiful man. What's up, Brandon Woods? Says, I am going for the Bills. My bracket was already busted with Tampa and Tennessee loss. Oh, Brandon, I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, so still in slight depression. Brandon, I'm still in a little bit of depression there. So I feel you. Steve Simmons says, Chargers fan can't root for the Chiefs. All right, Steve, that's totally fine. You can come on here and root for the Bills. Appreciate you, Steve, for being here. Matt says, I am New England Patriots fan. Love American football. Joey says, that pass was sick. Patrick Mahomes on his little flick of the wrist. But I'll tell you, Matthew Stafford, he does those same type of throws, and he was doing those before Patrick Mahomes was even a household name. Little inside zone, going to bounce to the left. He's got a lot of room, 35-30. Makes another move, 25, and will be brought down to 20. Clyde Edwards-Hilaire And the Chiefs are in business.
Has 4 straight plays for first downs.
Oh, all right, Brandon. Yeah. It just turnovers, Brandon. You can't turn the ball over 3 times and expect to win the game.
This is why I think these two teams are going to be.
Yeah,
like if they didn't
he's
play
from
against each
Florida.
Other, I don't really think these other teams could have won earlier.
One of the best
because
high
they're
school
so
running backs
complete now.
ever,
They're physical
especially in the
teams.
state of
And it's
Florida,
like,
that's
you
for
got two
sure.
of the better defenses now since Kansas City
King.
shipped in the last half, and then you got teams.
So now 1st and 10, ball at the 21. See if they can get it in the end zone. Going to do an end around the hill. And he's got to get all the way across that penetration, and he does. And he'll get back for a loss of 3, but that could have been a lot worse. All right, Carolina guy.
Ends up being a setback of 3. You can break down the divisional round with the pros who know on Inside the NFL streaming Tuesday.
Yes, he did, Joey. Did it a couple times. He can. He's got arm talent, but he's got incredible accuracy with how he can just flick his wrist and just put it on. Like I say, they did very well by investing in their quarterback. And then, like I say, going out and getting Odell Beckham, that has paid off. Mahomes pumps, will now check it down to his back, makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss, and he'll get a gain of about 6 after a gaining tackle. As we are closing in under 5 minutes in the first half.
The ability to tackle a lot of the weapons for both teams. And you see right there all the hidden
Why you
yardage.
salty
Mahomes
for him
goes
winning the
downfield,
Heisman,
then checks
Brandon?
it down.
I don't even know who
That's
he
huge
was
having
up
him back
against.
now, right?
Well, especially
When he
these
won the
last 2
Heisman.
touches. Look what he brings. McKinnon comes back in. They'll give him a breather. Talking about Clyde on 3rd and 3. From the 14.
Another motion, second most in the
So
league.
Twins left, pro set to the right. Mahomes going to throw it out to his swing. That's Jerick McKinnon lowering his shoulder, getting that first down. That's what you got to do when there's nothing there. Who wants to be hit? Who wants to hit?
Just a simple check. It's cover 2. Mahomes
Got a lot of space there, so go ahead, get it out there to your guy in space and let him get a lot of momentum going forward.
You talked about McKinnon having that great game. Corners out in space, one-on-one. You don't really like tackling guys who want to take you on like that.
Mahomes said that back in camp.
So can the Bills come up with a stop here and hold the Chiefs to a field goal? That's going to be critical.
With the last 2 weeks. Now 1st and goal.
Stacked, condensed to the right. Now Kelsey will motion to the left. Play action. Mahomes steps up, in trouble, and Mahomes will go down. That is sack for Ed Oliver.
Oliver 91 does a great job splitting the double team here. I really think Smith, the right guard 65, needed help, but Kelsey's going to go out and come back in, covered. No one was open.
Nah, McCaffrey was from Stanford, Brandon.
Fast-moving first half.
He was running back for Stanford.
We're at 3.5
McCaffrey
minutes to go.
was deserving
And it's a
of
loss
it
of
too.
7
Both
thanks to
that
the
was
play
kind of a
by
toss-up
Oliver.
that year.
Well, that's what happens when you have
So
two
I think
really good
either one who
quarterbacks.
got it, the other
Efficient.
one
The ball doesn't
wouldn't be
touch the
disappointed. But
ground
yeah,
a
he
whole
played
lot.
for Stanford.
And all of a sudden
All right,
you
Linda.
realize that a turnover's something that matters
2nd
so
and
much.
goal.
Possessions are small.
And a little outside zone here. McKinnon with a cut. And he'll get back to the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 11.
Falls on him. And now you got 3rd and goal from the 11.
And this is, that
Yeah,
was an
sometimes,
interesting play call.
Joey,
I think they were trying to sneak
Titans
in
fans know
5,
this
6
now.
yards there and get closer,
Sometimes it's better to take a sack than to force it in a situation where it could be
but
picked.
perfect time for a screen. Andy Reid
So
runs that
3rd and goal,
short,
2:55 left to
What are you
play in the first half. So the Bills won't have much time after this, but they do have 3 timeouts, so it'll be
6
plenty
defensive backs come in for the
for a
Bills.
drive. They are 3 for 3 on 3rd down.
You're going to motion him over.
They're passing. Trips left, Travis Kelce to the right. Mahomes in trouble and makes a guy miss, but he will eventually go down. And that is a sack, but there is a flag. And I think Mahomes is pointing on the Bills side. This would be devastating if this is an automatic first down. This would be devastating for the Bills right here.
The defense, was it on 30? Usually it's whoever Tyreek Hill. That was
Prior
30.
to the
is what it
pass,
was.
holding defense number 30. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
And that comes on
What a
again, 3rd
bailout.
from the 11.
What's up, Gamer Raid?
It's
Says
always on Hill, I feel
Nation.
like. But look, you don't need to.
Well, that tug, you got a hold of
Oh
the jersey.
my
You got
gosh.
a double team. You see up top right there, Poyer's coming over.
Boy, is that a whole lot?
You
I
don't
mean,
need to hold on
yikes.
3rd and 11 on a crossing route. I mean, that's just poor decision.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. 1st and goal.
From the 6, first and
Inside
goal.
handoff, and Edwards-Hilaire down to the 2.
He's within about
Terrible
a yard and a half of the
to
inside.
get that holding call there. And now we will go to the 2-minute warning, as that will get us to a commercial
Hit the
break.
2-minute warning.
These teams are different now, aren't they?
They are.
Fast. They're not just explosive.
Yeah,
They're
well, I mean, you know,
football, get to the right one.
We'll pause that. You know, actually, Brandon, you know, Alabama, for the most part, has never had Heisman winners until as of late. They got their first Heisman winner with Mark Ingram, and then I believe it was then Derrick Henry. So Derrick Henry was only like the 2nd Heisman winner from Alabama, and then from then it's been Devontae Smith has gotten it, and then of course Young just now getting it. So before Mark Ingram, it was no one has won the Heisman at Bama. And then on top of that, then it was Derrick Henry. So they just kind of got him going. But yeah, Stanford, I believe they have one Heisman winner, if I'm not mistaken. Surely, was it Elway who came from Stanford? I think he might have won the Heisman. I'm not for sure. Oh, well, wait a minute. I don't know if Elway came from there. But Andrew Luck. Sure, I think Andrew Luck won the Heisman, and he's from Stanford. Game is going quick, Carver family. Yep, so a little bit low scoring. There's been a few drives that kind of stalled out their Gatorade, and that has led to a little bit low scoring. But at any moment, I feel like the door could really be kicked down. We're back down to 10 viewers, but man, I appreciate everybody who came over for Gridiron Blitz. Ended up getting like 20-something subscribers from it, so I appreciate y'all. Joey says Luck never won the Heisman. Never won the Heisman. Wow. I wonder who won it over Luck, because I'm pretty sure Luck was a finalist. Did RG3 win it over Luck? I think I'm right on that one. I think RG3 won it over Luck, and that, you know, RG3 was, I mean, incredible. Jim Plunkett from Stanford, but did he win the Heisman, Carver family? And then is John Elway from Stanford? Pretty sure I'm right on that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, RG3, Joey says, I think. Yeah, I think I can envision myself seeing RG3 hoist up the trophy, so I do think he won it that year. Yeah, I know RG3 did, Carver family, but did Jim Plunkett win the Heisman? But like I say, John Elway. Did John Elway go to Stanford? Pretty sure he did. Stanford University. So he did go to Stanford. Did John Elway win a Heisman? He did. John Elway has won a Heisman at Stanford. So Stanford at least does have one Heisman winner. Toby Gerhardt. Boy, I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, Toby Gerhardt. What a name. He could run. All right, so here we go. 3rd and goal for the Chiefs. Rolling out to the left. Now rolling right. In trouble. Mahomes throwing to the end zone. Wow. Touchdown. The Bills are right in Mahomes' face, and he throws a dot.
And just in a flicker of a second,
What can you do there if you're the Bills?
pulls it down.
We had a guy right in his
What a
face.
shock, Pringle, right? He just keeps showing up. First downs and touchdowns. But watch Mahomes right here. He's going to go. It's all-out pressure. They're coming on both sides.
They fake a rollout to the left, then roll right. There is pressure right in his face, and he just makes the play. Snap, set, kick is on his way, and that kick is good. So with 1:52 left to play in the first half, Kansas City Chiefs now up 14-7. How massive was that holding call on 3rd down where they got the sack? You're holding a guy who's running a drag route, when it's 3rd and goal from the 11 and he's running a 3-yard route. That is a bad, bad penalty for the Bills, man. Bad penalty for the Bills. So, guys, we are on a commercial break, so we want to shout out another one of our members for the Coach Plays. And with that, we will shout out the Carver family, who is at 4.53K subscribers. I'm still salty that he has more subscribers than me. It's because he does an awesome job with his shorts. But, guys, this channel is all about him and his son. He is my brother. As you can see, he has the In Memory of Lisa Carver sticker. We lost her mom about a month ago, so that's been tough. But she loved that we do YouTube, and so we're going to continue to do that. As you can see, he does a lot of great shorts. He posts videos about his artwork. He's an incredible artist. But then he's posting a lot of fun videos with him and his boy, and it's a family channel. As you can see, they're doing some late night streams because we are trying to get him his watch hours, guys. So big shout out to Carver family. If you don't have him, please go over to his channel, hit that red button, subscribe, and just tell them that the Coach Play sent you. And then if you would, about every night they are posting this live stream. If you would, just go to it and just let it run, because we're trying to get his watch hours up so he can get monetized. He's got the subscribers. He's just got to get those watch hours. So big shout out to the Carver family, guys. Go over there and help support his channel. Linda says 58 likes. I want 100. I know we can do it. That's going to be tough, Linda. Like say, due to the layoff of not being able to stream, mom's passing, man, if you're off of YouTube for like a week, the algorithm says, you know what, we're done with you. We don't like you no more. We're done with you. And that is what the algorithm has done. So it's going to be a little bit of a grind to kind of get back into it. But 58 likes, that's awesome. I'd love to shoot for 100. Catfish Terry in this house says hello, Coach and everyone. What's up, Catfish Terry? If anyone doesn't know, Catfish Terry is my dad. He's got a great YouTube channel as well. All right, so we'll see if the Buffalo Bills can make a late push here, get some points on the board. The Chiefs get the ball first in the second half. So it is important for the Bills to find a way to get some points. They do not need the Chiefs to score before the half and then right out of the gate in the second half. So we'll see.
That again has been so dominant this season in so many different categories.
This one will go in and out of the end zone.
That Kansas City deferred at the top, and now they've already put up a touchdown. Dominant second quarter team, 1 touchdown so far.
Yep.
But you know, if you're Josh Allen, this is kind of a big drive. I'd leave that to you to determine that. I would think it is, though.
I don't think it's a big drive yet. I mean, it's not a big game, so it's like, yes, it's a huge drive. You can't give the ball back. Let the Chiefs go down and score. I mean, right here, you got to make sure you at least end the half without Mahomes having an opportunity. But
so first and 10, 152. Bills with 3 timeouts left.
How about that holding penalty? If this goes against the Buffalo Bills today and they lose, that's a call you'll go back to.
And play action. He's got his man to the 40, 45, and that is Beasley down close to the 50. Nice little RPO right there. Josh Allen elected to pull it and throw the quick slant. It was a well-timed ball and a great catch. And Beasley kept his legs running. Twins on each side. Still plenty of time with 3 timeouts. Allen drops back. Quick fire for Diggs on the hitch route. We'll get about 3. Wow, are they going to mark him for a gain of 1, maybe 2?
To Beasley, and Josh Allen makes you pay. I really felt like earlier in his career, when we talked at the opening, he'd get confused sometimes. Right now,
so 2nd and 8. Kansas City 14, Buffalo 7. Only a gain of 2 there. Trips left, closed on the backside. Play action, quick throw. Beasley with the catch. Gain of about 6, and it'll be 3rd and 2. He took a big hit there. He did get up.
Yeah, that was an RPO. Could have handed that one off on that run pass option, but Beasley, this is a tough defense.
Josh Allen, 13 of 16. Beasley, 3 catches, 38 yards. Trips left, single receivers. Diggs to the right. A big 3rd and 2. Allen throws, threads the needle. That is caught for a first down. Now 55 seconds left. And I think the Bills will take their first time out.
Was not able to get around and get position.
That's a big catch by Davis. You need some of these unsung hero guys to step up in a game
So
like
that
this.
will get us
Buffalo with 53
to a
seconds.
commercial break, and it was a timeout for the Bills. Bills desperately need to not give Mahomes the ball back with any time left in this half, but they at least need a field goal here because the Chiefs will get the ball to open up the second half. As always, guys, we will take a break at halftime. Just stay in the chat, and I will be back for the second half of this matchup. So Josh Allen gets a good run here, about 10 yards.
That's an incredible play call. I mean, you come out, and this is why it's so difficult to stop. You know, this is a designed run. There's no option to, you know, hand it off or throw it. But it's just like you can't call it like it's situationally 3rd and 2 where you think he's going to run it. They do it there, and it gets
And
them
this will bring up
6, 7
second
yards.
and second and 1 now.
9 that time.
He did get out of bounds, so the clock stops with 49 seconds. Ball is at the 28 of the Kansas City Chiefs. Quarterback sweep to the left, and he gets the first down, keeps running, and then gets out of bounds. Heads up play for Josh Allen to get out of bounds. He'll bring up 1st and 10. Is that Buck? Let's see here. Some form of Buck with a leading back court with the running back, and then he hurdles over his running back.
So explosive on offense, and then he just comes in like
Josh
a
Allen,
fullback.
impressive.
He's a fullback.
Yeah, it's like a fullback.
Josh Allen can flat out
Players
run.
in the league that you can just sit and design plays to run with your quarterback on a hurry-up offense in the last minute of the first half and get production.
So the ball now is at about the 17.
Extra guy down there to stop it, and
Let's
that's
call it the
like
18.
right here.
Allen
He throws it.
looking, fires, middle of the field, wide open, touchdown Bills.
Touchdown. Buffalo drives down the field in a hurry.
So the Bills answer, I will say this, Mahomes, 37 seconds, 3 timeouts.
You see wide open there.
You'd
Sneak
probably
runs
like to
into
score
it.
with a little bit less time,
2 defensive backs, and
but you got to score when you can.
it's a great throw. You see right there, they trip each other.
And had a couple Chiefs defenders run into each other there,
Catch right there.
and that leads to the wide open Davis.
Shot by Thornhill. By the way, that's the first 2-minute touchdown since week 6. by
Joey
the Chiefs.
says this
They don't
is
play against
a
them
game.
every week.
Extra point, snap, set, kick is on its way, and it's good. I thought that was missed for a second.
Gabe Davis. That's a touchdown.
That is a big time answer
We're back in 30 after this from
by the Bills. What's up, Andrew? Appreciate you for joining the stream. Hope you've been well. Impressive, guys. Let's look at the stat sheet so far. Josh Allen, 15 of 18 for 113, a touchdown. He's been sacked 1 time. Patrick Mahomes, 10 of 14 for 76 and a touchdown. But Patrick Mahomes, 3 carries for 49 yards and a touchdown. That's the difference. Josh Allen, 5 carries for 45 yards. Singletary, 6 carries for 15 and a touchdown. Jarrett McKinnon, 4 carries for 13. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 2 for 26. Receiving for the Bills, Devin Singletary and Cole Beasley has 3 catches. So does Stephon Diggs. Gabriel Davis now has 2 catches for 23 yards and a touchdown. And then Byron Pringle for the Chiefs, 3 catches, 19 yards, and a touchdown. It's kind of where we're at right now. Up to 60 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all very much. Let's try to get to 70. If you haven't yet, smash those thumbs up. Share it out to social media to allow more people to be able to get in here and hang out with us. As this one will go inside the end zone and out. 37 seconds. Chiefs do have 3 timeouts.
Well, it all started yesterday with Cincinnati taking out the #1 seed. A long kick, 53 yards by McPherson to win it. This just started the same storyline with the visiting kicker winning it on the last play of the game through the first 3 divisional games.
I just can't believe you can give up 9 sacks
And win.
I mean, that's unbelievable. But turnovers
Still hurts.
that matter so much. Cincinnati with a big-time win there.
Mahomes looking in trouble. Flushes out to the right. Still extending a play. Now back left. And he's going to throw, and it's incomplete. There is a flag. And it's kind of in the secondary. So,
Against the Bills. Already signaled holding.
wow.
I just don't understand on some of these.
Prior to the pass, holding defense, number 39. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot.
This Bills secondary right now shooting themselves.
Levi Wallace.
Well, he has help over the top. So you have these
Automatic
safeties that are
first
deep,
down.
so you're not going to give up. You don't need to hold. If you're one-on-one, you might give up a huge play, right? But it's a curl route.
Andrew says, hey, Catfish
doesn't
Terry.
change, and those penalties are.
First and 10, 30 seconds now at the 30-yard line. Just a 5-yard
Had only
penalty.
2 penalties in this game, Tony, and both of them defensive holding calls against Buffalo.
Play action. Mahomes steps up in pocket, fires to a wide open Hill to the 50, to the 45, and just like that, they are almost in field goal range.
At 23 seconds.
How does Hill get that wide open in the middle of the field?
Tyreek
That's
Hill
what I'm talking
showing
about.
off that
37
speed.
seconds.
Watch this
That
design
is
of this
too
play. You're
too
gonna
much
split this
time
and have him come running
for
in.
a Patrick
It's such a unique
Mahomes.
design to motion outside and then run you back into, but that actually made the rules of the Bills defense, not be able to handle it. Once you find something like that, Jim, you're going to come back to that again.
First
in
and
this
10.
game.
Ball is now at the 44 of the Bills.
At the 44.
Mahomes now fires middle of the field. Hill.
Sidearm sling.
And he will get out of bounds.
Tries to weave around.
Gain of about
Pick
6
up tight end.
with 16 seconds left. Still has
Does to stop
all
the
3
clock at 16
timeouts.
seconds.
Well, you'll see the coaches for the
What's up,
Bills
Lee
are
Jones?
asking for
Appreciate
the
you
clock
joining
to
the
keep
stream.
going. Hill does a good job getting
It's
out
going to
of
be a
bounds, but you have
failure
to
of
be
the
making
Bills'
an effort to
defense.
get upfield, right?
They give
I
up
think that
points
was smart
here
to
before the
stop
half.
clock, 'cause it's like one of those where if you just
Got
slow
all
it
that
up
positive
backwards,
momentum, tying the game up, and then right before the half, you're going to get more points for the Chiefs. We get the ball first to open up the second half.
The 40-yard line, Tony.
Trips left, single receiver to the right.
You got everything. You can take. I would look right here over the middle of the field, try and find Kelsey.
Mahomes, quick fire to Kelsey, and he's got the first down.
To the 31.
And now a timeout, 11 seconds. They are now in field goal range.
Timeout called by the Chiefs, and we're back in 30. After this front.
So a quick TV timeout. This is a great drive for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, and just not a whole lot of resistance for the Buffalo Bills. Seems like they do not want to give up the big play, and they're letting everything inside of them, in front of them, just open, and basically saying, we're going to give you 3 points. And it's not what you want to do. So I think you're about to really start to see this game kind of heat up offensively. We'll see if that kind of carries over into the second half.
All 38 yards have gone to Hill and Kelsey.
First and 10. Ball is in field goal range for the Chiefs at
Well, I'd bail
the
out of there.
33.
Right here, I would be taking a shot to the end zone if they're all going to come after you. This
And
needs
we
to be a
get now a
by one of the
timeout
coaching staff.
for
It's
the Bills.
Second charge timeout, Buffalo. This will be a 30-second timeout.
You know what? That was really smart. McDermott
He's
right
got
there
some
showed
speed,
this
Joey, for
pressure
sure.
To see what you were going to get in, and if you were going to change your call or anything, that was really smart. They were not going to run that all-out pressure there.
Jay Feely, you got Harrison Butker, one of the best in the business.
Yeah, he is well within range here. Went back to 55 going this way. Jim, Justin Tucker is by far the best kicker in the NFL. Nobody questions that. But right behind him is Harrison Butker. His worst year is 89%. That was one of my best years in my career. He has been so spectacular. 7 of 9 over 50 yards this year.
Trips right, stack to the left. Now the back will get back into the backfield.
Right at about 50.
Stay inside, right in the middle of the field.
And floats this one over the head of McKinnon. 7 seconds.
You could throw it in the middle. Obviously, when you're covered, you can't take a sack, and that's why I think he felt like there was a chance someone was coming once you don't find the open guy. But you got one more play. This is a situation. We saw it with the Cowboys. It's a down.
Linda, and then that's where Nicole Hardman starts to cook. And the running back starts to cook. And you start to double both of those guys. 2nd and 10. Got to get rid of the ball quick if you're Mahomes. 7 seconds. They still have 2 timeouts left. So looking to try to get this one a little bit closer. Throwing down the middle of the field. Actually, a corner route. And that ends up being incomplete. 3 seconds. So a 50-yard field goal attempt coming up.
He set it up perfectly. He truly is. He's right up there, upper echelon. When it comes to kickers in this league, did not attempt one last week, just needed for PATs. 25 of 28 overall on the season.
So here we go. And we're going to get a timeout by Buffalo.
We have one here. Timeout called by the Bills.
Guys, we will take a break right after this. Hang out in the chat. It's going to be a great second half. Let's give a big shout out to the Gridiron Blitz and his community coming over with the raid. Appreciate him very much and everybody over there, and especially a lot of people who decided to subscribe. Thank you all very much.
He looks, I mean,
that was awesome.
For a guy like, I know we use the analogies of golf quite a bit with the kickers, but the ball as it comes off, it's so perfect. You know, it's like this perfect shot that's just like dead straight that leads 1 yard.
50-yard field goal attempt for Butker from the left hash. Snap, set, kick is on its way, and that kick is towards the right, and it's no good. They hyped him up too much indeed. Joey says, ouch, and that is a break for the Buffalo Bills. We will be back for the second half, guys. Stay tuned.
Actually, never did. that was unnecessary, but there is no marker on the field. 3rd and 2.
That did get close right here. It's like, get down, get down.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Kansas City.
What's up, Carolina guy?
Was 5 out of 6.
Appreciate you coming back. So 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs here to open up on this first drive of the second half.
That's where these quarterbacks, they really have that ability to extend. But the big plays are those situational 3rd down, red zone. Big play action here. Handoff.
Inside handoff, and he's got the first down.
Has the first down right up the middle. Let's take a look at Next Gen Stats powered by AWS.
Oh, you were just talking about the running ability.
First and 10.
Throwing it out to the swing, McKinnon. And McKinnon's going to get a gain of about 8.
It's amazing how comfortable he is after basically all season long being behind Edwards-Helaire and Darrell Williams, who, by the way, is out inactive with a toe. And Derek Gore got a lot of looks, including late in the season, production. But they've gone with Jerick McKinnon. Started his career in Minnesota, coming out of Georgia Southern, where he was a running back and quarterback. Looked awfully good there. Kyle Shanahan loved him. They signed him to a big deal out in San Francisco, but had an ACL, was injured. Ends up over here with the Chiefs this year.
2nd and 3. 14-14. Ball is right at the 45 of the Chiefs. Quick out throw to Hill, and that's a first down. Gain of about 6.
Is they're not going to give up an inch this time.
You're right. Some of those injuries take time. Thornhill on defense, right? He wasn't the same when he came back. Sorensen played. Then all of a sudden, Sorensen gives up those big plays earlier. Thornhill's back. It just takes time on some of these injuries. It's not like when you're like back right away that you're full strength. But you're seeing what a pickup having a guy like McKinnon, and right now you're seeing this 2 tight end package. Gray up here.
1st and 10. Tight end motions left to right.
When they like to play action, handoff,
Play action. Throws and threw that one a little late, but he does get it completed for a gain of 8.
And he's got a gain of 9. Well, when we talked to Patrick Mahomes on Friday, he must have used the word patient at least a half dozen times. Everything was about patient. And
Mahomes
taking
16 of 22.
like this, taking these plays
Tonight.
that are not going to be 20-yard gains. You know, they're going to be the 5- and 10-yard variety. We're seeing it a lot.
And that's the evolution of knowing, you know, defenses. They got guys
Hardman
back deep.
motions
You gotta
right to
go
left.
underneath. They got them up close.
Inside handoff and big time penetration there by the Bills, and that's going to be a loss of 3.
In the backfield.
Oliver
That's a big stop because
has
it
made
sets
a
them back
few
couple
plays
yards.
here
They'll make
tonight
that
for the
3rd and
Bills.
5. Loss of 3, actually.
And now we'll see if the Bills can find a way to just get this
Oliver's been
Chiefs
disruptive
offense
today, and
off the field,
that's what we saw out of the Chiefs a couple
that has
times.
been a
Remember earlier on the
struggle
stop,
as
third down,
Mahomes has been very efficient.
You need a play or 2 like that.
Here they go again. 3rd down.
Twins on each side, looking left, throws, and that one's behind Hill. It's caught, but is short. It'll be now 4th and 1, and I feel like the Chiefs are going to go for this.
Mahomes just needed to wait an extra second on that. He got rid of it. The internal pressure coming on that one.
Bring in Marcus Kemp.
So they are going to go for this,
Backup wide receiver, fullback.
and I do not disagree with this call with the way the Chiefs have moved the ball. They bring an extra tight end in. Hill comes out. You got a 4 tight end set right here. Kelsey motions to the right, faking it, and will now dump it off McKinnon. 35-30, 25-20, and it'll be pushed out of bounds.
This is just unbelievable.
Good play there.
Andy Reid and Bieniemy. I mean, they know what the Bills know. 45 is 9 for 9. Michael Burton on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. So they say, let's go ahead and make you think he's getting the ball and use that against Bills. And what happens is when you put a guy in there and you bring Kemp in, they're not throwing the ball right. Kemp's in the game. 45's great at this. They're going to give it to him. Nope. used analytics against the Bills.
Crossed him up. Picks up the big gain to the 20.
Pump looking for the shot. Not there. Still in trouble. Flushed out to the left. He's got some room, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of about 1.
I mean, what defense here. This was unbelievable by the Bills to plaster that long. I mean, against these guys, you got to understand, everyone's covered on this play. And this is why, to me, the secondary for this Bills is unbelievable. You got 2 All-Pro at safety, 21, Poyer and Hyde up top here, and they're interchangeable. He can come down, he can come down, he goes back, and it's just hard for teams to know who.
Inside handoff, Blair, and he'll break a couple contacts to get 3. He'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Pro safeties, but you got 0 Pro Bowlers on that defense.
That's ridiculous.
Figure that one out.
That
makes no sense.
You see Hyde right there. I mean, usually teams have a down safety, like a better tackler, and a rangy guy who's back. Well, these guys are interchangeable, so they can disguise coverage really well. Quarterbacks don't get a beat on what side the safety's dropping down. And then on top of it, they get some interceptions. They each have 5 this year.
Yep, big one last week by Hyde.
Twins on each side. Kelsey will motion down. Looking to throw. Mahomes flushes out to the right. And you're going to get a holding call. Mahomes makes a guy miss, and he gets the first down. But there is a flag way back, and it's probably going to be holding. Mahomes makes a great play there, but all for naught.
Holding, offense number 77. 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
I know that's a hold, but just the awareness, you know, the savvy instincts of Mahomes. It was just legendary. You see right here.
78 votes has the Bills at 64% chance to win to the Chiefs 36.
First penalty of the game against Kansas City. 2 defensive holding.
So 3rd and 18.
As all has been marked against.
Bills trying to hold the Chiefs to a field goal.
Midway through the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 18.
Mahomes to the right. Looking like he may run. He does tuck it. Gets to the 25, to the 20, and that's where he'll get out of bounds.
Steps out of bounds at about the 22. And the official, look at that. John Hussey helps him up.
Think about how long you have to cover for. So watch, this is Tyreek Hill, and he's going to run right through that middle. I want you to watch the safety on the top left. Poyer. These guys match so well. And you see how it keeps running with him up there? That would have been a touchdown if he would have just been like, oh, the play should be over. And, ooh.
My goodness. Kicked in the head right there.
So Butker, who we missed from 50 earlier, just barely pushed it. This one's a lot easier. 39 from right hash. Snap, set, kick is on its way. And that one just squeezes in. So the Chiefs take a 3-point lead with 7 minutes left to go in the 3rd. It is Kansas City 17, Bills 14. Redemption for the kicker. Joey, he snuck that one in there. If he would have missed that one, he may be panicking. He don't miss many. Just barely. Joey says, wow. So that was close. So we are on a commercial break, and we'll see what the Bills can do to start the second half. Alright, so we are getting back to action.
Ago, and in its first 35 years, there were 8 playoff games the Chiefs hosted here. Since Patrick Mahomes became the starter in 2018, this is their 8th home postseason game. And looking for a 9th with a victory. And something that the league's never seen before. One team, the AFC side, it is, of course, hosting a championship game 4 consecutive years. Hosting. It's never happened before, 4 straight.
Well, he's 6-1 at home.
Never had a road playoff game. He takes a neutral site game for the Super Bowl, 1-1.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. That's a good point. I mean, just think about how tough it is to beat him. The game he lost, we did that game in 2018, was to Tom Brady.
Overtime.
And the Patriots had to come back to win that. I mean, Mahomes has never left the field in a playoff game, you know, and lost like he didn't actually get it done, right?
They never had a possession in that
That's
overtime.
exactly right.
They were down 14-0 at halftime to the Patriots, and then things just went wide open the rest of the way, including a fourth quarter we'll never forget. Well, the Walt.
Tell you, looking down the road this week, Lakers versus 76ers, that may be a game we do Thursday. Be our first NBA game of the year, potentially. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bills. We'll see what sort of answer they can have. This offense for the Bills needs to continue to make plays. Allen checks it down to his fullback, and he'll get a gain of about 7.
Well, Phillips, you saw him on the sideline. He works closely with groups like the Playmakers organization, supporting children with intellectual disabilities. The Tyrann Mathieu Foundation works on a number of causes, including providing school supplies to underprivileged youth and distributing food on Thanksgiving. Well done by both of these players. And again, if you're just joining us, Tyrann on the first drive of the game got kicked in the head. They went through all the concussion protocol, and he was ruled out for the remainder of the game.
So 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Little outside zone handoff, and he elected to bounce it out. He's going to continue to keep his feet going and get a gain of about 1 or 2. But if he would have cut up, I think he would have had the first down right there.
Have the Bills really exploited that so far, Tony?
So now it's a critical 3rd down here. I mean, the Chiefs offense has really done well as of late moving the ball. You do not want to go 3 and out to start this second half.
You know, since week 8, they're number 1 in scoring defense, number 1 in turnovers, scores. Right now, I'd put pressure on, you know, not on this play. I think you'd want to go ahead and pretend like you're going to run with Josh Allen again. Maybe use it against him the way that the Chiefs did with Bolton on the running play, or with 45.
And a little sweep to the right. Tries to cut it up, and it's not there, and he'll be cut down. And it's going to be 4th and 1, and I just think you're too far in your own territory to go for this. And they're going to punt.
I don't love that play call. I mean, I was meaning Burton earlier with the flag. You got to use certain things against him right here. The 2 times they've gotten stopped, they tried just a simple handoff.
On 3rd and 2, you're going wide sweep.
Can't be stopped, right? You can run him. I'm fine with that. Then you use that against the team and play action. I mean, people are wide open, but to just hand it off, that's not your team strength, right? You're good, decent at it, but that's not the right way to go down.
So 4th and 1, and the Bills will punt this football. Fields it at the 25, gets to the 30, 35, and makes a couple people miss, and tackled at the 40. So good field position for the Chiefs, and that's a loss for the Bills, man. Not being able to come out and answer on that drive, at least extended a few plays. If the Chiefs go down here and score a touchdown, the Bills are in trouble. The Bills would be in trouble. Joey says, is Kansas City just doing a good job covering Diggs? You haven't heard his name called a whole lot tonight. I have not looked at that closely, but they must be doing a good job kind of taking him away, because you have not heard his name a whole lot, to be honest. You haven't heard Knox's name enough. Probably some of their best plays, to be honest, is just running the football with Allen and Singletary. So you really would like to get Diggs and Knox kind of going, you know. Beasley has had a few good catches, and then Davis with the touchdown catch. Besides that, like you said, you have not heard Diggs, his name, a whole lot. So we'll see.
Chiefs held the football for 8 minutes. Not that long ago, that defense right back out there.
In trouble, Mahomes avoids the sack once again, and he's going to pick up a gain of about 3. If you're a Bills fan, that has got to be just so frustrating to see the pass rush get home and not be able to come away with a sack. They are getting to Patrick Mahomes. The pass rush is not the issue. It is getting Patrick Mahomes down on the ground. That is an issue.
And to do this at such a young age, I know they're talented all over.
He has 63 yards rushing tonight.
Everything really well, and I'm even more impressed this year that he's understanding the game and checking it.
Mahomes looking, fires, and that one's caught by Kelsey, and it's first down. Gain of about 7.
Like, this is a throw where he had a chance to wait a 1/10 of a second and throw it down the field, but he decided to take. Go ahead and watch. You can throw that one there, but Kelsey has the option. He's got a go route that he would have thrown, but he knows with the leverage that Kelsey in that matchup's going to win. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and then the big plays are happening. And you saw 5 touchdowns last week. I mean,
6 straight completions right now for Mahomes, being very efficient. Once again, quick little hitch route. Gain of about 5.
Don't forget that when Kansas City drafted Mahomes,
Just showing some of these throws by Patrick Mahomes. It just makes you shake your head.
Uncanny ability to throw from all these arm angles. It's just really hard. The Bills made a concerted effort in this offseason.
40, 35, 30. Gets down to the 25, and the Chiefs are cooking.
a 20-yard run he rips off. That gives him 4 carries.
Bills desperately need to hold them to 3 points.
Well, you're going to see. Watch. He gets lost.
That's a good question, Joey, because I have not seen his number called neither. Or Joey. Or no, yeah, Joey. John says if Kansas City gets a touchdown this drive, it's over. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's over, but it drastically goes up in their favor. You would need a quick answer by the Bills. Well, jet sweep to Hardman to the left. And makes a great cut. There he goes. 10, 5, touchdown. Wow. There was nothing there. And then he gets a cut. And he's off to the races. And the Bills are in trouble. Joey says, speak of the devil. Looks that way, Carver family.
In. Wow, what a play.
What a burst.
And we talked earlier, right? They can go slow and everything, and then all of a sudden these big plays start happening.
Buckner hits the post, and that is no good. It still remain a 2-possession game, as it is a 9-point game now. We'll see if that comes back to bite them. But the Chiefs take a 9-point lead. Kicker is having a rough night. And he never has rough nights. He's, like I say, one of the better kickers out there. So a commercial break. Bills definitely going to have to put some points on the board here. 3 points on the board would make it just a 6-point game. Now with that extra point missed. But right now it's been all Kansas City in the second half. They've allowed Kansas City to put up 9 points here to start the second half. That is not good for the Buffalo Bills. Especially after, I believe they had a 3-and-out to open up their second half. Yeah, he'll get through it though, Joey. Especially, like say, if they keep playing like this, it's not going to matter. But you probably, it is probably in his head right now with how he has missed one, barely made one, and now missed an extra point.
Or post. And you saw the
this is an incredibly important drive for the Buffalo Bills.
City. They only had 2 that were 20 yards plus in the Week 5 matchup. They've got 7 already in this one.
What about that burst? Just that pull-away speed.
It's amazing to see.
I hear you, Nathaniel.
It's going to be a touchback. By the way, Friday on CBS, our coverage of the PGA Tour season begins. John Ramos won the Farmers and won a U.S. Open there. Dustin Johnson, DeChambeau, Koepka, Justin Thomas,
2 minutes, 6 seconds left
Mickelson and Patrick Reed defends. That's
in the
Friday
third quarter.
and Saturday night on CBS.
Kansas City 23, Buffalo 14. Play action. Allen firing deep down the field. And he's got his man. 15, 10, 5. Davis. Touchdown Bills. We needed an answer for the Bills. And they got it. Josh Allen with a strike. And just like that, they are an extra point away from making it a 2-point game. And that is Davis again. Right over the safety. Just did not get back there quick enough. Allows him to get beat.
He has 2 guys, but that throw.
He's responsible for that deep half. And Davis gets past him. 75 yards. Snap, set, kick is on its way, and that kick is good. And so the Bills, in one play, answer. And now down by 2. And that's what I was talking about, John. Like, just because they scored touchdowns, still a lot of time left, and the Bills did exactly what they needed to. This Bills team needs the defense to now get energized and find a way to get the Chiefs offense off the field. They are just, it is too easy right now for Patrick Mahomes. He's being very efficient. They're giving up a lot of underneath routes. He's taking what the defense gives him. And with that being said, there's just way too much offensive firepower. A 5-yard hitch, 3-yard flat can turn into 40-yard gains because of how dynamic they are with their playmakers. It's tough because if you go cover 1, cover 0, now you're talking about leaving people one-on-one with no help, and a lot of times then you've got no one in the box to spy. The Chiefs make it very difficult for teams to play defense against them. They have manufactured a well-oiled machine on offense, and what's extremely frustrating for Bills fans tonight is to see the pass rush get home and to not be able to get Patrick Mahomes down on the ground. That's the hope, is that as this game keeps going on, that you eventually get to Patrick Mahomes a few times and you can actually get him down on the ground, get a couple sacks, put them in some long down and distance, and you can get them off the field. But right now, they are staying ahead of the chains, and if you put Patrick Mahomes in a 3rd and 4, and it's difficult. They're just going to probably play empty, get you out, and he's going to take his best matchup, and that's tough. So Bills got to find a way to get Mahomes down on the ground.
I would say so. And I mean, these two quarterbacks have a gun, but
Look at this right here. Smallest combined margin on a divisional round weekend, 18. Now, also keep in this when you talk about margins. The Bills, all of their wins this year, all 12 wins were by double figures. They are 0-5 in one-score games.
that's true. Yeah, we did one against the Buccaneers,
where they came back from 24-3 down at halftime. And really that second half, and they'll even tell you that,
yeah,
that began really
that's where they
the rest
started.
of the year.
Yep, and turning into this team, they kind of switched up some things on offense, and that's where I think these quarterbacks, too many trying to create big plays, all this stuff. They just started to take what the defense gives them, and here we are. And look at that, Mahomes 20 for 26 today.
Yeah, Josh Allen 17 out of 20. How about those percentages for both of them?
There we go, Patrick Mahomes. And in trouble, and almost gets down, and he voids the sack again, and he'll get a gain of 6. Man.
Well, that's why they went and got a couple of D linemen. Russo, Basham, is so that they don't have to blitz. They got to create this pressure with just these 4 guys. And right here, you see Russo, he created it, made Mahomes move around. He took a wicked shot here at the end.
Yes, he did. He had that one you saw earlier, too, where he got hit on the side.
He did take a helmet-to-helmet hit.
Edmonds is the one.
But that's tough. I mean, he's going down.
But he's a runner.
There's a runner there. I'm not trying to clarify that. 2nd and 4.
Quick little out route throw, and that's caught. He's going to get up, and he's going to get some extra yards. Are they going to call him down? I think they are.
Yeah, no, he's down.
Touchdown by contact. First down.
Oh, what a catch it was, though, by Noah Gray. The rookie out of Duke.
Ball's diving down, barely gets his hand under. That's an incredible catch. You saw 30.
Yep, clean catch it is, gain of 6.
Jackson just get his hand. You'll see him touch him right there.
Yeah, they are, Joey. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. This Bills defense got to find something out. Mahomes, quick strike to Hill, and he's going backwards, and he's actually going to lose some yards. Gets a gain of about 4 or 5.
Playing tag when he gets the ball. He kind of looks at everyone, and usually you tackle that point, and everyone's like, wait, what do we do? He's faster than all of us.
Well, Mahomes 9 for 9 in that quarter.
And that is going
what it takes to beat
to
these two
get
quarterbacks
us
the way they're playing right now. Josh Allen, 17 for 22 touchdowns. Last week, he had
to
more
the
touchdowns
end
than
of the
incompletions.
third quarter.
He's close to that today. Mahomes, same thing.
So fourth quarter, Kansas City 23, Buffalo Bills 21. This one's going to come down to a few possessions. Is there going to be a team that makes a critical mistake? The Bills defense has been so close so many times, but cannot get Patrick Mahomes down. And he is extending plays and finding people open or making them with his legs. And I mean, as these drives just extend for the Kansas City Chiefs, you are keeping Josh Allen, who I think is having a heck of a game himself, you're keeping him off the field. And that is what Kansas City Chiefs want to see. Because I think that if Josh Allen could stay on the field, he would be able to carve this defense up of the Kansas City Chiefs. He's having a pretty good game rushing and throwing, but the Chiefs are doing a good job of extending drives. Linda says, Andy Reid asking Mahomes about his head on the sidelines. You know Mahomes won't go out for nothing. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, it definitely was a hard hit, Linda. What I was saying is, some people was wanting a foul or flag. It's hard to throw the flag because he's going down to the ground and the guy's trying to take a hit. Those are tough as far as being able to do penalties like that, but it was definitely a helmet-to-helmet hit and a hard collision. All right, so here we go. Start of the fourth quarter.
2nd and 5 for the Chiefs.
Someone's going to the AFC Championship game. Underneath throw to Hill. Makes the guy miss. Gets a good block, and he'll get the first down.
Picks up 6. Who's able to
So hard to tackle in open field.
Taron Johnson.
And I have too, Linda. You are 100% correct. It's just that when you get a rushing quarterback going down the field, a lot of times they do swallow those whistles at times. Now, if he was in a sliding motion, 100% he gets that call. But because he was kind of just going forward.
What was he telling us yesterday? All the different
First and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is at the 49-yard line of Kansas City. Mahomes rolling out. Now steps up in the pocket. Now flushes out left and fires, and that one into the ground and incomplete.
Call down the field, but nothing's there. What we've seen, Tony, to your point before, through the first 7 quarters. Talking about for Buffalo, Josh Allen, 7 touchdown passes, 7 incompletions. While Mahomes was perfect in that
Patrick
third
Mahomes
quarter.
in the third quarter, 9 of 9 for 70 yards.
You're just
Incredible.
seeing two They're not even rising stars. They are stars, and this is a rivalry that's going to go on a long time. You talked about the good young quarterbacks, but right now, your legacy is some of these huge games.
And a little counter play, and breaking tackles is Hilaire. And that gets the Chiefs right back in that manageable situation at 3rd and 5. I would say this. I think the Chiefs are in 2-down territory right here. If they don't get the first down here, as long as they don't take a sack, I could see Andy Reid go for it because of the way that this offense is moving.
He's going to have a big voice in this. You know, Justin Herbert, we talked about this earlier. The AFC loaded with young talent at this position.
You're exactly right. The biggest thing, this is a huge play.
Twins right. Single receiver now trips right. Single receiver is a tight end to the left. Mahomes. Double clutches. Now fires middle of the field and in and out of the hands of Pringle. And so here comes that decision. Do the Chiefs go for it?
Tyreek Hill would have gone deep there. He was one-on-one with no safety help. But once you change the play to go underneath, you're thinking it's a zone concept. And really, that was the disguise.
That's the first incompletion. Well, the other play was first incompletion for a while. And the Chiefs are actually going to punt this ball. I'm honestly a little shocked with how well that offense was going. I feel like you could go for it there, but they do punt. Going to force the Bills to go a long distance. He will fair catch it at the 8. That is where the Bills will take over. So there is your stop, Buffalo Bills fans, that you desperately needed. Now, you got to take advantage of it. You got to drive down the field, and you really don't need to settle for a field goal. Because going up by 1 doesn't really do you a whole lot of justice. You need to go, and you need to score a touchdown. You need to go, score a touchdown. Touchdown here would put you up, if you get 7 points, what, 5 points? Yep. So 5 points. You may probably even go for 2 to make it a 6-point game. So that would force some touchdowns. So this is a big drive. You got your stop, which has been a big struggle for the Bills defense. Now you got to take advantage of it. All right, so here we go. We're back.
After the game.
Big drive here for the Buffalo Bills.
The Bills have run 4 plays.
Play action to start. Steps up, in trouble. Now will fire, and he's got his man, Davis, for a big first down in a gain of about 20.
Let's go ahead and go back to that.
Davis. We haven't heard a whole lot of digs or
or
knocks. This game has belonged to Davis.
Touchdowns of 25.
Kind of his coming out party.
And Josh Allen, you see, he has the ability But right now, these are the drives that
Kansas City
set
Chiefs,
up
24
the
plays in this
scenes.
half. Bills with just 5. This is play 6.
Here's a first
Oh, he
down.
floats this one and incomplete. That was a little odd.
I have a bad perspective on that.
Tracy, over to you.
Jim, some frustration from the Chiefs defense after that long touchdown. Chris Jones challenging the defensive line to be better, turn up the intensity. Spags spent some time with Juan Thornhill telling him, just move on from it. Put it behind you. Cornerbacks coach Sam Addison challenging his DBs to give the defensive line some time to get to Allen.
So 2nd and 10. Bills up 21. Or the Bills 21, Kansas City 23.
How loud it is in here right now for Josh Allen trying to communicate.
Get a little twirl motion now. Orbit fakes a swing and was looking for a screen, and there's a false start.
I mean, this is a huge home field advantage right now.
We credit that penalty to the Chief fan base.
False start. Offense number 88. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down. Will the game clock operator please reset the game clock to 12:44? Thank you.
Second and 15.
Allen flushed out, rolling right, still looking. Fires down the field. Is that caught?
Caught, but I don't think the feet were down. Great effort by Davis.
You're right. He's having quite the game today.
Including both, or 2 of the touchdowns.
Let's see, because I thought he might have been in, Jim.
Rolling on the field is an incomplete pass.
I think the right,
3rd down.
by the time he had control, was the
You're
right foot in the air.
Now, the feet were down, but he has to double catch it. So right here, that would be a catch right there. But now, does that...
I think he is down. Oh, no, the ball bobbled.
That's incomplete.
It is loud, Joey. The ball did bobble, and that's what cost him.
It's just so impressive to watch these two guys. That's why I say for years from now, Jim, these organizations are so well from top to bottom. Great coaches, good schemes. But now it comes down to the players making big plays.
3rd and 15.
Josh Allen looking.
They protect him.
Clutches in trouble, and Allen will go down.
Back at the 15-yard line. Jaron Reed.
Bills not able to take advantage of the one stop they got on the Chiefs, and they are having to punt it right back to the Chiefs.
You see everyone's going to be covered here. Could have thrown it short, and he should have. But you can't see inside. Diggs is actually covered, the underneath coverage, but the sack right here, Allen doesn't throw that ball. He'd have had to throw it underneath, but they'd be punting anyway.
Watch out. This doesn't always happen. Tyreek Hill is back deep. Had Mike Hughes return it the last time.
He's going to return this too.
He's going to return it. Gets from the 30. Now going backwards, there is a flag.
A second flag comes in.
Gets to the 35, and it'll be pushed out of bounds around the 40.
And this is really going to shift field position if this is on the Chiefs. You're all the way back at your 15-yard line, and to get it back at the 20 or 15 would be...
That was a 54-yard punt. As that defensive unit that was quarreling early in this game is now looking solid and going through what they're going to face the next time they're out on that field. But it'll be a while. Kansas City football. Where will they start after we learn of this penalty?
Well, you talk about, you see Andy Reid there, Coach McDermott. They're both really just sound coaches. They have a lot, great defensive mind, great offensive mind, but really they're great organizationally from top to bottom.
See what
both
this
sides,
penalty
they know the
is.
game.
Surely
That's
it's
why I
blocking
think
the
these
back.
quarterbacks, the rivalry, because the organizations are going to give them the ability to be back here year in, year out.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team. Kicking team member went out of bounds on his own.
So they're probably going to have to
25.
re-kick this.
Personal foul, block below the waist, receiving team. Kansas City is elected to replay the down, 4th down.
So they'll do it again. You're talking about Andy Reid extolling what both of these coaches have done. He's 4th most all-time for coaches with playoff wins, 18. If he wins tonight, he would join Shula for 3rd at 19. You got Landry at 20, and then, of course, you got Bill Belichick at 31.
Yeah, I'm not putting Sean McDermott on that level.
But here's a guy that took a team that hadn't seen the postseason in a long time, and he's taken 4 out of the last 5 years.
I think McDermott is unbelievable, and he's on the same path as like an Andy Reid did. Just they're both really good, but Andy Reid's just been around so long, so he's able to look right there. He can go back through his Rolodex and history and say, okay, when teams are playing this way.
So having to re-kick this now.
All right, they got to punt it again. Bills, second best in the league.
He does get it off, but man, that one was close.
And that one wobbles a bit to the 38.
Fields it at the 40. Now takes a north cut and gets to the 50. Breaks loose. 40, 35, 30. And the punter will help drag him down. But the Chiefs are inside the 20.
Punter brings him down, but one of the pivotal moments in this game has just taken place. A 46-yard return.
I mean, I can't believe it. Tyreek Hill, he just playing tag like we talk about. Oh, what a spin move right there. That was a perfect juke button, spin move, circle. And then at the end, how about
This is
that
always
tackle?
dangerous when you have to punt the ball to Tyreek Hill. Joey says if Chiefs win, Tyreek gets game ball.
And bring him down.
Yeah.
Again, this was a team that on the season, the Bills were second best in the league in covering kicks.
They're good. It was just Andy Reid said, I'm putting Tyreek Hill back there. That was the difference on that one.
Inside handoff McKinnon. That's going to be there for about 2 yards.
When you saw the special teams in that Packer game, you know, the block punt, these plays change. I mean, seasons, Jim. I mean, it's like they come down to them sometimes, and people forget those special teams. It's hard. Things are tough in the playoffs. Good teams, those are the difference makers. And I think a lot of teams and coaches just, they kind of want to get those plays over with, right? Just nothing bad, and then you got...
You talk about Green Bay last night and what happened in San Francisco with that block punt, block field goal.
It's
Field goal to win it, Robbie Gould.
2nd and 7. Inside handoff to McKinnon again, and he'll push through for a gain of about 4. The ball come loose. Did the ball come loose?
I feel like it was a fumble. Micah Hyde's in there. And, it's
And the
recovered by
Chiefs get it. Oof,
That is
right
Andrew
there.
Wiley, who falls on the football.
almost looked like he was down just naked eye, right? Like he's...
That was punched out by Poyer.
His knee
Feels
was down, though, I thought, before.
huge missed opportunity.
This is actually interesting because they should go back.
Oh, that ball was out,
Knee's
man.
down, I think. I mean, is that...
That ball was out, and the Bills could not recover it.
I don't know. Is that worth... Is it worth a challenge to make it a 3rd and 3?
You tell me.
That's a tough call right here.
With 9:50 to go.
I wouldn't.
So 3rd and 1.
Challenge it.
3rd and 1 it is.
Shifting. Now a Wildcat formation with McKinnon. No, Kelsey got it. Now we'll option to McKinnon. He gets tripped up for a loss of about 3. They shifted to Wildcat. Travis Kelsey went under center. Got it, went with an option to the right. He elected to pitch it, and they had a guy right there for that pitch guy with McKinnon.
Touchdown against the Steelers. Only to run a little
That was
wide
actually
on
not
the
Kelsey.
cross.
That was Gray, the tight end.
And McKinnon gets tripped up. What a play that was.
I mean, to be prepared for that, McDermott
4th and 4,
goes flying down the
and they are
sideline,
going to force a
yelling at
field
his
goal.
team,
This will
option,
still
option,
keep it a
option.
one-possession
And all of a
game.
sudden they play it out perfectly, everyone thinking
Harrison Butker, who is 1 for 2, made a 39, missed a 50. This is a 28.
Butker.
From right, hash. Snap, set, kick is on that way, and kick is good. So 26-21 is actually a 5-point game.
that's a good call on your part, too. That's
A 5-point game. So this one now, Bill's got to do something. 8:55 left to play. So now if you score a touchdown, you're definitely going to go for 2. Definitely going to go for 2. how important of a drive coming up. Actually, you got to give it to the Bills defense. They've came up and at least have forced this Kansas City offense to settle for field goals, and that has kept the Bills in it. All right, so we're coming back.
Geico, you could save even more by bundling home and car insurance. And by Indeed, we help people get jobs. So they had a 1st and 10, Tony, at the 16, and they didn't throw the football after that. Ended up with a field goal. Yeah, ran it a couple of times with McKinnon, then they had Bell running the option as a quarterback. And it's a 26-21 lead, Kansas City, inside 9 minutes.
It worked earlier, right, on the design play, or the concepts that are like, oh, let's trick them a little bit, but that one, a little much.
Championship weekend presented by Intuit TurboTax Live kicks off next Sunday. AFC Championship game is up first. We have it. CBS, 3 p.m. Eastern, followed by the NFC Championship game on Fox, 49ers and Rams, 6:30 Eastern time. And there you see the brackets. By the way, Cincinnati and San Francisco both winning yesterday. Today marks 40 years to the day when Cincinnati and San Francisco met.
So 8:55 left to play in this game. Bills need a touchdown scoring drive here to take the lead.
Telecast of all time. Cincinnati and San Francisco both winners.
Play action. Double clutches. Now throws it to Beasley. He's going to cut north, and he's going to get a gain of about 8. But that is a good first play to start this drive. 19 of 24 for 220 and 2 touchdowns for Josh Allen. Allen trying to get the Bills to an AFC Championship game against the Cincinnati Bengals.
To have the ball and in his hands, and so the one thing Mahomes, it's not that there's that play. It's like no throws. I mean, it's tough to have a drive end without that. Josh Allen, by the way, leads the NFL in 4th quarter completion percentage. Sorry, 2nd in the NFL.
Allen will keep it and go. What a tackle by Clark. Looked like he had enough room there for an easy first down, and Clark makes a good roll tackle. I thought for sure he had the first down. Left tackle just whiffed on his block. Once again, a 3rd and 3. Boy, the Bills have got to extend a drive here. As the fans are loud in Kansas City, a big 3rd and 3 for Josh Allen and the Bills. Looking left, quick throw, Beasley, first down. And that will quiet the crowd for a little bit.
Job by Josh just to back out, and I think if Beasley's not open, his eyes would have came right back to Diggs coming across. Good play design. Every one of these plays right now is just, it's their season. This is, if you're a Josh Allen, you've already done the Patriots, right? You got the divisional title last year. This year you take them out in the playoffs. That's been there forever against the Bills for a long time. The next hurdle is the Chiefs. You lose to them in the AFC Championship game last year. That's your next hurdle. Well, it's staring at you right now.
1st and 10 now.
You want to go ahead and do that and win in this.
Got an extra tackle in. Inside handoff, Singletary. And he'll keep those feet moving for a gain of about 4.
as we take a look at unique shots from the game brought to you by Paramount Plus. Of course, when you're out there and you're playing and you're in that moment, you're not thinking about legacies and all of that. You're just trying to figure out a way to solve the riddle right now, not the big picture of where it's going to put your stature.
No question, but you definitely know going into this. But even when you're going out there, you relish the opportunity. He knows what this would
Outside
do.
handoff, Singletary. It's just not a whole lot there. He'll only get a gain of about a yard, and this will bring up 3rd and 5.
Having drafted Josh Allen, having drafted Mahomes, changed just the way this is going to go for the next 10, 15 years for both these organizations. Everyone's more successful because they're there. But to become the best, you've got to beat the best. And Mahomes has already shown, the ability to play in 3
What do
straight
they
AFC
draw up
championship
here
games,
on a
and it
3rd
could
and
be a
5?
I mean, you got to go beat that guy to become that guy.
I do agree. Josh is very aware of all of that.
Yes.
Trips bunch to the left. It is Knox by himself to the right. Quarterback draw. Allen's got the first down, lowers his shoulder, and will get across midfield for a first down. Widen everybody out and run a nice quarterback draw with probably your best runner on the team.
Give me the ball. You said it, keep the ball in your quarterback's hand at the end of this game. And, man, big hit coming in. But Josh Allen just got a first down.
And Josh Allen, who he trucked,
on the field. We'll step aside.
is now down on the field. So a Kansas City Chiefs player, after taking that big hit from Allen, is down on the field with an injury, and we now have a commercial break. Guys, we're up to 64 likes. Appreciate y'all very much. If you have yet to hit that thumbs up, smash it right now, and let's see if we can get to 70 likes. So we are just on a commercial break right now, as this Bills drive has been extended with that big first down play. By Josh Allen. All right, so now we're back.
Andre Baker comes in for Charvarius Ward, who got run over by Josh Allen and is going into the blue tent.
He's going to be out there. It's interesting. You're going to leave him on an island. Remember, Matthews out too. Baker was the Jim Thorpe Award winner at Georgia.
1st and 10. Buffalo down 5 with 5:09 left to play.
Yep, Davis and Baker.
I think you're now in 4-down territory anywhere you go. Allen in trouble, trying to avoid. Double clutches will now just fire it over the head of Singletary and incomplete. That was the right call. Somehow he avoided a sack. Right tackle got completely whipped right there.
Doing a nifty job of avoiding a sack, kind of what we've seen Mahomes do. A good handful of times in this game, same type of thing. Looks like they have
This is that game for Josh Allen
feel it and move out of that area.
to really take the next step in his career.
Because we just mentioned it in that last play, one-on-one at the bottom. Davis, he had him, but he had to move around.
Very important drive as far as Josh Allen's young career. Play action. Look, quick throw Beasley. And he does a good job. What Beasley does a really good job of, as soon as he catches it, he is trying to get as much yards as he can right now. And he gets 9 on what was just a simple, like, 4-yard stop route.
So Josh Allen get the ball underneath,
Creates that spacing.
check it down, these small stuff under. They're trying to disguise it and pretend like throw it outside, throw it here.
And he did a very good job of subtle of, he's running a hitch. He notices his defenders just inside leverage on him, so he gets a little bit outside. Just create a little bit extra spacing. Play action. Allen trying to do a naked boot, and he'll get the first down. So they just run a little naked boot right there for Josh Allen. He'll get the first down. And now 8 rushes for 56 yards in this game.
Everyone just runs that play. And, hey, Josh, just keep it. The designed runs
Pretty good call.
have really not been stopped today. It's hard in general, but they do it so many different ways.
1st and 10. Very important for the Bills to stay ahead of the chains every time they start a drive.
Got a chance at
They start a new set of chains. Singletary cuts up, and he'll get positive yardage to about a gain of 4, and that keeps you ahead of it.
JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower, all that crew back in there. Pat Kerwin behind
That now
the
makes
scenes.
you on a 2nd and 6. They're going to give him actually like a gain of about 5. No, they do give him 4. 2nd and 6.
Next week's AFC Championship game.
3:45 left to play. You would love this drive to take 3 minutes. 3:40 off the clock.
Do you risk it? Do they ever come after you?
Twins on each side, 2nd and 6.
Success, but they're going to do
They're going to bring the house. Allen now throws. Beasley, it was just a little bit late and allowed the defender, Thornhill, to come in and break it up.
Thornhill's really impressive, has helped as much as Ingram.
Snead kind of disrupted this play, too. He was chasing after Josh.
Exactly right. Timely pressure, blitz. Just a hair. Ball just hung out there just a little long. Needed to get there quicker, but Thornhill, one of the big reasons to turn around this year on defense. Spagnuolo, does he do it again, Jim? Do you come after him?
Ward is on the field. Tracy just telling us he was cleared a moment ago. He's in.
Quarterback.
As Allen.
Designed run will only get a gain of 1. It is now 4th down.
Clock running 3:20.
You have to go for it.
Because they knew they were going for it. So it's like if that was like your one play and you're going to punt, you probably wouldn't do that with 6. But if you're like, we can get almost 5 or 6 yards, what a great job by Kansas City being
4th and 4.
on a longer than normal situation. And here we go.
Bills. Desperate need of a first down here.
You can keep
Now under 3 minutes left to play.
Good. Did you pick up the first? You managed the clock. You've got to convert here to do that.
Gotta use your legs. If you
Josh Allen. Oh, he's in trouble. He avoids the pressure. Still in trouble. Now going to tuck it and run. Josh Allen. First down, Bills. Could have been sacked a couple times,
May have frozen the defense.
but he found a way to extend it.
First down. What a high wire.
These are 2 of the best rushing quarterbacks in the league as far as extending plays.
on the pressure.
And then he never just willingly goes out of bounds. He's ready to lower his shoulder and get into somebody. Now 1st and 10. 2:39 left to play in this game.
Well, those are the kind of plays.
Bills now have the ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Quick little throw. Beasley just behind him. And it hits the ground incomplete. Almost picked off. Beasley
Shaken up. The helmet
is
off.
shaken up. Yeah, massive run, Carver family.
Really close. The ball's just barely behind Beasley, and part of that.
Ooh,
Oh,
was
wow, that
tipped up in the air by Snead, and yeah, that was a live ball when it was coming toward Nick Bolton.
Just behind him. So now 2nd and 10. You're not ahead of the sticks here. You could use a big play here.
6 minutes. Allen
2:36.
of his life.
do you sneakily just keep going to him running and design it? You know, you feel like You got Diggs here if you want.
And they're going to run it. Quarterback sweep. A lot of blocking in front of them. Stiff arming. Was that a late hit? They're not going to throw it, though. Going to get a gain of about 3. It's going to be about 3rd and 7.
Many other games. I mean, his workload is as much as anybody in the National Football League. Him and Mahomes account for so much of their team's offense.
2:31 left to play in this game.
2 plays to pick up 7. Ball spotted at the 20.
The biggest thing is to get up there. To me, I wouldn't go back there. They've obviously shown you on this drive, right? If he's going to run it, do it from actually dropping back.
3rd and 7.
Gives you your best chance.
Twins on each side.
Someone over the middle.
In trouble. Dumps it off Singletary, and this is a massive loss. That is a loss of about 6. The right tackle sucks for the Buffalo Bills. He is getting whipped every single play.
And just the pass rush, knowing you could see Ingram, the impact he's had. But
And now the Bills are in big trouble.
So disruptive. Wow. This is going to be really difficult now.
And 2-minute warning. 4th and 13. The right tackle cannot block a soul for his life. If his life depended on it, he'd be in trouble. Chase T66 says, come on, defense. He's looking for a payday. Looking for a payday. Commercial break with the biggest down of the game. Oh, that's tough. You don't design too many plays on 4th and 13. Man, I don't know. But I tell you, I feel like it's got to be Davis or it's got to be Stephon Diggs. I'm looking for a deep out, close to the sticks. Close to the sticks. Oh, we got a little streaker. He's got his clothes on, but he just got tackled hard there.
But here's what I think.
I would like to see a post paired with a deep out. And if you catch them in man coverage, I think you like your out if it's Davis.
12 or 13 yards at least. So go ahead and chip the edges. Give your quarterback time. And go ahead
Potentially
and
get a natural rub there.
And Diggs coming right behind him inside.
Yeah, the runner just got shellacked, Joey. Big down here, 4th and 13. Not where you want to be if you're the Bills.
It's the 17th play.
Looks like quarters may be coming for Kansas City. 4 deep defensive backs all around the first down. Allen looking, fires, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Davis. How does that happen?
This is
Chase T 66 says, "Oh my God." Joey says, "Oh my goodness. How are you that wide open?"
down. Mike Hughes is out there.
Did he run a post?
Actually had the
How is he that wide open?
chipped on the edge. Really
Show the
struggled to
replay.
get some time. Ingram, she had all day, but watch the route up top.
Beasley
13, right there,
runs a deep curl. Davis paired up with a post.
He does the same thing that he did to the corner, right up at the top.
All right, so they shifted to a cover 3. Oh, he fell down. He fell down. Giovanni says, "Yes, sir." He fell down. All right, so going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Allen, this is important here. He's in trouble. Rolling out left now. Still looking. Fires. He caught it. Davis, or is that Diggs? Diggs. It is now a 3-point game.
Remember when we started today, we said, what's going to happen? You know, I said,
So now it's on Mahomes. Still plenty of time. 2 minutes, 3 timeouts.
play that only these two can. Well, right now, you just watched Josh
Did he get in?
on this drive.
Absolutely, he got in.
Body, heart, everything in it, and make 2 incredible plays back-to-back to give his team a chance to upset Mahomes in the playoffs.
Fell down. Looked like they was going to be quarters. They clouded and they went with a cover 3 look, and their corner fell down.
Okay, that was huge. That was really huge.
Wow, 4th and 13.
And the Bills on that 4th and 13, their longest 4th down conversion in 5 years for the franchise.
5 years.
They were just, it was
We're at
really
65
smart.
likes, guys. If you have yet to hit that like button, smash it right now. And let's see if we can get to 70 on the day. Big shout out to the Gridiron Blitz coming over with that raid.
That's the game of his life, and he's doing it on the biggest stage. The biggest
Yeah, Carver family, that is. Missed it at the halftime. Josh Allen is pleading to that defense to get going. He knows that that defense has a massive, daunting task ahead of him, and he wears number 15. They have not been able to get him down all game.
about to come out here too. Oh my goodness, what unbelievable quarterback play today by these two and the playoffs just in general. To beat each other means you almost have to play perfect.
Pringle is back a yard deep in the end zone.
No turnovers. How huge was that?
Buffalo, I believe, with their first lead of the game. No, they took the lead on the very first drive. This one's kicked into the end zone and out. And so Patrick Mahomes will start over at their own 25.
They're 4 for 4 on 4th down, including 2 touchdowns.
They go with a deep curl and a post concept, and he fell down.
I mean, to make someone fall down, it's like a crossover. No Matthew, right? That secondary's given up a few big plays. Matthew went out. That really ends up, you said early too, remember? They were a little safe. They started to attack back there.
So now here we go. Patrick Mahomes.
Down 3.
Mahomes steps up, flushes to the right, in trouble, will now dump it off McKinnon, and he'll get out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say incomplete.
Again tonight
Wow.
after the game, stay tuned for
I guess he was
insight
out of bounds. That is
tonight.
incredible.
Complete.
I thought that was an easy catch. That's a win for the Bills. Now puts him in 2nd and 10. Boy, every time it looks like they have Patrick Mahomes, they don't. They don't. 11 career game-winning drives. 2nd and 10 for Mahomes.
2nd and 10.
Shuffling his feet. Now stepping up. Still stepping up. Still looking. Will fire. And it's out of bounds. Incomplete.
Now you got 3rd and 10. The previous play, same thing. Mahomes buying time. Here was McKinnon.
Oh,
Stepped
McKinnon
out.
stepped
That was a
out.
great call.
Wow.
It was, but really
Was
silly on
incomplete.
his part. It's just a hair not knowing where you are, and that happens to running backs more. People realize, especially late in games when all of a sudden energy's up, and here you go. Yep.
Yeah, you have to find a way to contain them, Carter family, and that is not easy. 3rd and 10
Best on 3rd
for the
down,
Chiefs.
3rd and 10.
Ball is on their own 25.
But you got the best on the other side, I think, right here.
Looking, still looking, fires middle of the field, and Travis Kelce for a gain of 10 on the first down. You can never tell. It looks like the middle of the field when he first throws it, and then it's actually outside the hash. So that is a first down, 1st and 10. Steps up, now fires for McKinnon. Try to check it down to him, and that is behind him and incomplete. 1st and 13.
Again, the State Farm postgame show directly after this. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower, State Farm postgame show. We got 1:13 to go. We got all 3 timeouts for the Chiefs. You got this guy right here with the big leg.
2nd and 10. Mahomes, middle of the field, heel, 45, 40. They better tackle him, 30, 25, 20, 15, and the peace sign. Touchdown. Chiefs. Golly, dude.
This place is going crazy, and then all of a sudden you got Superman himself comes out, and he shows you Patrick Mahomes. He don't lose in the playoffs very often.
Wow.
6-1 here, only that loss in overtime, but if he gets the ball, wow, what a strike. And then Tyreek does
He's got world speed, man, and he puts up the peace sign.
2 lead changes, 52 seconds apart.
Torched, man. Golly, look at that speed. Extra point's good, so it's back to a 3-point game, 102. Yeah, Joey, they did, but... And it really looked like the Bills was frustrating. What's up, Mike's Aquatics? It looks like they were really doing some good things on this drive, getting to Mahomes and covering. But they play a cover 2 man, and I would never want to be the defender who is paired up with Tyreek Hill. And you think, hey, it's cover 2 man, we have safety help. Do you really have help when it's that guy?
But he just steps up whenever they need it, and Hill just shows you he's the fastest player still in the league.
No question. 2 touchdowns in 52 seconds.
Giovanni says, I'm going to need a drive like the Rams had.
Between 2 teams that come off
I
of
feel you, Giovanni.
40-point performance the previous week in the postseason.
I feel you, Giovanni.
Plenty of time and 3 timeouts for the Bills, for Josh Allen.
Linda's super happy. Says Superman. Yeah, Joey. He gets the game ball if they pull it out.
This was a quarterback game. You just knew it coming in. One of these guys was going to play lights out. Today, I really feel like both of them have played such a perfect game and incredibly smart. And then when their team needs them,
Now the Bills need a play, and they only have a minute to do it. A minute 2 to be exact. This kickoff gets in and out of the end zone. Josh Allen has a minute and 2 with 3 timeouts. It's a 4-point game, man. I just looked at the score, thought it was a 3-point game. It's a 4-point game. I don't think the Bills can do it. I don't think they can do it. Twins on each side, minute 2 left, 3 timeouts. Allen firing deep, no one home. 2nd and 10.
This is where you got to calm your nerves. Go ahead and run this.
I don't think you can really put it on Josh Allen, though, as far as his career, Giovanni, because he did a heck of a job getting the Bills the lead with 2 minutes left to go. Now you're having to ask him to do it again. 2nd and 10. 57 seconds. They only send 4. Allen steps up. Now fires. Got his man. 50. Gets to the 45 and Davis, and they'll call a timeout. That's a big play by Davis. Do they not call a timeout? Yes, they do. Carr family says, big one. Timeout.
These 2 guys, I feel like the same guys playing on both sides. Quarterback. Look at that.
What a throw.
Yeah, I mean, just...
But again, when they go for these...
I'm going to have to record every single one of these plays because the next play could be a big short.
Particularly this game by Gabriel Davis. 6 catches, 170 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Well, you're exactly right. Matthew would have been in that middle there. And that's some of his instinctful stuff.
Oh, absolutely, Joey. I mean, both of these quarterbacks, man. Both of these quarterbacks are the face of the NFL. So here we go, twins on each side. Josh Allen, 49 seconds left. They send an extra guy, throwing, and that one is caught. Davis for a gain of about 12. They're going to hurry up, 39 seconds left to go. That clock is still ticking. They're going to run a play instead of spiking. Allen in trouble, steps up, flushes out, rolls right, still looking. I think he's got to throw it away. Now throws down the field. Ooh, that was a lot of contact, but no flag.
This was a really risky throw at this point.
Boy, that could have been pass interference, but both are tugging. Both are tugging. You wasted a lot of time there. 23 seconds left to go, but you still have 2 timeouts. You can throw anywhere on the field.
Change your life, Josh Allen. 23 seconds, Patrick Mahomes to go to 4 straight AFC Championship games and send a message that it still goes through me.
And to affect thousands of lives.
Twins on each side. Allen steps back, throws a deep comeback, and it's caught, and there's a flag. Emmanuel Sanders, his first catch of the game at the 19-yard line. It was probably going to be pass interference anyways.
He's pretty good. 13 touchdowns, no picks in the 4th quarter.
On the defense, so they are at the 19-yard line. Josh Allen with a chance for a walk-off.
So he's asking if the clock stops.
Still 2 timeouts, which means you can throw anywhere on the field right now. You do not have to throw towards the sidelines because you got those timeouts.
It's only big. If you have 4 plays left, it's really close to 3 plays from here on out, Jim.
Yeah, Joey says, hey, there's Emmanuel Sanders. Nice to see you. So you get trips left. Diggs is a single receiver to the right. Allen looking, fires, middle of the field, touchdown Bills! Touchdown Bills! And they have taken the lead! What do you think about that, chat? The Bills have taken the lead.
I want you to watch the communication up here. They're going to talk. He's going to talk. He's going to talk. All of a sudden, Baker comes in.
Chase T66 says WTF. Davis gets the game ball. Joey says, oh my God. Christopher says, yes. Giovanni, yes sir. Let's freaking go. Carver family, that does it. Christopher Fry, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you may not, Carver family. That kick is on its way. There's still 13 seconds left, and it's only a 3-point game.
Something that no one has ever done in the postseason, not even Jerry Rice. It's the first 4-touchdown reception game in NFL.
I'm going to make that short real quick while we're in between possessions.
2 touchdown catches in the last 2 minutes.
That was a great job. Give our guys the truck credit, showing that communication aspect, and Snead gets there late, and that's all of a sudden why that's wide open. And look at this. Talk about a win. How many postseason wins on the road? Not very many in Buffalo. First one there for Sean McDermott, and for ice water in his veins now.
There's his father, Joel.
There you go.
And 38 total members of the family and friends on Team Allen. They closed down Fireball and headed to Kansas City. An all-time record has been set tonight by Davis, and there's still 13 seconds to go. Put this kick on the ground, burn up some time.
Yeah, you want to. I mean, honestly, you just don't want it to be a normal kickoff. You want to be just a little short and make it so you guys can make sure to tackle. Because if you I just wouldn't want to give Mahomes. I don't necessarily agree with that.
Still 13 seconds left to go.
5 seconds off. Mahomes now has 2 plays.
Did they have him back there, Chase? That would not shock me at all.
Game this year, in games decided in one score.
That would not shock me at all.
0-5 might tonight pull off one of the great back and forth comebacks you'll ever see.
I mean, this was literally a quarterback duel for the ages.
So here we go, Patrick Mahomes.
Almost perfection.
And we're going to get a stoppage play, a timeout Buffalo. So we're going to take a little timeout here. Chase T66 says all underdogs won. Is that true?
Great ball throughout, and then at the end they just came and they did.
Holy cow.
Look at him zip this
Would have
one in.
made a killing.
And you got to remember, this is a
Underdogs didn't win last week, that's for
2-minute
sure.
defense in the league.
Chase T66,
Well,
how
if you're Mahomes, you're
bad does
trying
that
to do
suck
something
when you say all
from
underdogs
this
won
point that gives
and what
Butker
could have been for the
just
Titans?
a chance, even if it's longer than anything he's ever
Still a lot of really good
tried
teams
to
out there,
connect
though.
from in his career. Something.
This game's not over, though.
Can't believe it. Can't believe
So here we go, Patrick Mahomes.
like that.
Quick little throw, Hill, 35-40, and he will be brought down at about the 44. And there's 7 seconds left to go. They are I'm telling you right now, this is going to piss me off, but the Chiefs are about to get in field goal range. Now, Buckner has been shaky,
How far out can Butker go?
Well, he missed
but
a
still.
couple this way in warm-ups from 57. Remember, he missed the extra point in the field goal as well in this game. And I saw him go out at the end of the third quarter and just visualize going this way, trying to get his mind right. But I think if they get to, the 45, you give him an opportunity. He's got a huge leg. He's got one of the biggest legs in the NFL.
Well, this is interesting then. So let's say a 60-yarder. 42,
42-yard line. Yep, you'd have to put that 14 yards
Really?
for that.
All right, so here we go.
You got to get inside the 45.
Patrick Mahomes, 8 seconds left to go.
Another timeout called by
And
the
another
Bills.
timeout.
They took it from 7 to 8 seconds.
Here's one for Jay, our kicking specialist, Mr. Feely down there. With Butker, not necessarily, right or left, but how far could he get it there if he had to? Like if you took an extra second, your crow hop, all the good stuff. Could
Right.
he get it there from 60?
Remember
could
Justin
it get
Tucker
there?
when he made that 66-yarder? He took a different approach. He gave
Yes.
himself a little bit more time, took a little extra jab step. If it's a long kick, I expect Harrison Butker to do the same thing. He could possibly make a 63-yarder.
We saw him make a 58-yarder at
This one.
SoFi, side of this year's Super Bowl, in a game last year to win it now. They need about 15 yards to have one of those long range.
All right, so here we go. Mahomes, 1st and 10, 8 seconds left to go. Double clutches now, throws. Kelsey, 30, and they're in field goal range.
Only 48 yards. That's what it'll be.
When Kelsey moved his leverage inside, I was like, he's going to throw this right here over the middle quickly.
This is
How do you let him get that?
stupid.
It's because
Golly, man.
for some reason, but honestly, rushing 4 guys I don't love. He's got to throw it instantly. Rush. You put one guy on Kelsey, run that same defense, but that extra rusher should
Wow.
be guarding someone. You're not going to get to him. Wow, only Mahomes gets you in an easy field goal range.
It's going to be 49
Easy,
yards. is what it is.
49 yards.
49 yards
Buckner
to send it to overtime.
has missed a field goal and an extra point this game. This to send it to overtime or the Bills win. 49-yard field goal from left hash.
So,
Snap, set, kick. Good. And we're going to overtime.
Whatever quarterback has the ball last will win. Oh, well, guess what? They'll just
Oh, my gosh, Chase.
down and oh my gosh, this is the most perfect quarterback play to finish a full quarter, like maybe ever. I mean, this is unbelievable back and forth. Big plays, smart plays. Oh,
well, if Buffalo doesn't win this game, they're going to rue the fact that Mahomes had only 13 seconds starting at his
How does that
45-yard
happen?
line, and he was able to get all the way down to
How?
the 31 of the Bills against the number 1 defense, number 1 pass defense.
13
in the
seconds.
Remember back in the day whenever it used to be like playing it safe, you know?
Oh, Bills fans just gotta be puking.
Boy, if you're Josh Allen,
Puking
a couple
right
of times
now.
after those last 2 touchdown drives, the intensity in his eyes after he completed those drives and those 2 touchdown throws to Davis in the last 2 minutes. Now you got to come back and you got to reinvent yourself again.
It's so hard, but here it is. Here's the play to Kelsey. Kelsey's going to go ahead and move himself inside, but watch. He's right here, so let's wait a sec. I'm going to circle these guys. Pause it right there. Well, you see, you have 4 rushers. And
So
you should
wide
only
open.
have 3.
We're going to start a new game. Each team is going to have 3 timeouts. All replay is upstairs.
We're going to start a new game.
We're going to play till we declare a winner. Buffalo, you're still the visiting
Unreal
team.
catfish,
What's the call?
Terry.
We have a coin, heads and tails. Tails is the call. Tails
Who
is
gets the
call.
ball
Huge, right,
first?
with how good these offenses are.
Chiefs get it.
Kansas City has won the toss, and what we see.
And the way this game's going, that ain't good for
Kansas
Bills.
City will get it when we start overtime.
The Chiefs get it first. A touchdown will walk it off. A touchdown will walk it off. Are we at the 70 thumbs up? That's what it's saying. Tells me we're at 69. We got 10 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all very much. This has been one heck of a game. YouTube algorithm, I hate you. But we'll keep plugging along. Crazy, Terry, what you just sent me. Wow. You have 13 seconds. And you let them get in field goal range, man. 69, Chase. You let them get in field goal range. Chase T66 wants everybody to know that we are at 69 likes. He just wants you to know that. So we'll look at the box score real quick. Josh Allen, 27 of 37 for 329, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. And they're going to overtime because Patrick Mahomes, 27 of 38. Look at this. 27 of 37. 27 of 38. 309. 329. Mahomes, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Josh Allen, 11 carries, 68 yards, 0 touchdowns. Devin Singletary, 10 carries, 26. Jerick McKinnon, 10 of 24. Patrick Mahomes, 7 of 69. 7 for 69 and a touchdown. Receiving, Davis, 8 catches, 201 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Are you kidding me? For the Kansas City Chiefs, Tyreek Hill, 10 catches, 146 yards, and a touchdown. Goodness gracious. Gabriel Davis. I almost showed you off the screen. It would have got me taken down. 71 now. Nice. Very nice. 208 yards receiving.
In warm-ups, but
This has been a great weekend of divisional round matchups.
we had a last
So here we go.
here. In this case, to send it to this extra time.
A touchdown is a walk-off for everybody to know. Inside handoff, Allaire, and he'll get a gain of 4.
Just feels like these defenses can't stop it, right? So it's like that coin toss, touchdown game. You get another one where a quarterback doesn't touch the ball.
There's Patrick's career overtime record, the postseason loss, one we referenced earlier, which was a first possession. Down the field, win.
2nd and 6. Quads right now. Kelsey will motion over to the left. Empty formation. Mahomes, quick throw. Pringle will catch it. And that's going to keep him short. It's 3rd and 1. Thought he was going to have an easy first down there.
Let's say you have an incompletion, 4th and 1. I think that guy's got guts, though, right there, Andy Reid. I mean, this...
Remember what he did in the divisional last year against Cleveland?
Chad Henne came in.
Yep. Went for it on 4th and 2 and found Hill out in flat.
Like I say, a touchdown wins the game. Trips wing closed on the backside. Kelsey, slow motions. Rolling out left is Mahomes, and that is a caught for a first down, Kelsey.
Remember that flat route he threw in that same exact call here, just with the extra guy.
Big
Kelsey,
first down.
Rolling left, you'll see.
Just wide
On
open.
the left, little whip routes, and Kelsey comes back. Andy Reid loves that on these.
Let me see if I can get caught up now. Had a little bit of a hiccup there. 1st and 10.
25 points in a minute. It's like
It's crazy.
you just sprinted 100 yards over and over again.
First down.
Handoff. Blair.
This time,
Nothing going there.
Can you see tight? He's holding that ball almost like.
Oh, yeah. Clutch it with 2
It's
arms.
more important. Like no one wants to be the guy who sends your team home for a silly, risky ball control issue.
You wonder what Josh Allen is thinking sitting there. Twice he thought he won the game.
He totally thought with 13 seconds, right? You're like, there's no way we can't not win this game. And get your motions back to.
Condensed formation to the left. Twins to the right. Mahomes looking right. Now trying to set up a running back screen. He's got room. 50, 45, 40, and he'll be brought down at the 38.
Kelsey this time helps clear the way for 16.
That was sneaky, a high-level play. Watch Mahomes. He's about to throw the screen. He feels the pressure from the right, but he waits.
Maybe. I don't know, Carter family.
McKinnon hadn't quite got free, so
A touchdown gets him there. Bills now got a hope to hold him to a field goal.
30 completions.
But I would not feel confident. 2 tight ends set to the left. Kelsey will motion right. Mahomes, quick throw. Hill, and breaks the tackle. And we'll get a gain of about 4.
And they tackle him right in front of Sean McDermott.
Nah, surely not 5. Has Mahomes even been in the league for 5 years? I guess, maybe.
So much fun to watch both these guys. You know what's funny? This might actually happen, Jim. Josh Allen has thrown 9 touchdowns in 2 games. The most ever in a postseason is 11 touchdowns. He has 9 in 2 games, and he might lose.
Amazing. 2nd and 6.
Mahomes floats it wide open. McCall Hardman. McCall Hardman wide open.
Oh my God! I thought he was going to try and squirt right back in, but the confusion on the crossing routes.
26 yards. And they're inside the 10. And remember, the game ends if Kansas City scores a touchdown.
Well, they went man-to-man. They had to risk it.
Yeah, that does suck, Joey, that they kick a field goal to tie it, and then they get the ball right back. But it's the rule. Bills season on the line. Twins on each side. Short motion is Travis Kelsey. Mahomes looks, fires to the end zone. That's it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the Chiefs are going to the AFC Championship game.
Two guys know each other. Unbelievable. This is just unfathomable. The Bills had won this game. It was over. Josh Allen with a perfect.
I absolutely hate that
Patrick Mahomes.
for the Buffalo Bills fans.
Comes out there
Wow.
and shows the world I'm still here. Andy Reid talking to the refs. Oh my gosh, one of the great games you'll ever see.
What are they talking to the refs about?
But something's going on.
Did he have both feet down? We're just double checking.
Oh my goodness.
Cold seat.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
Oh, the left foot. Oh,
That's a
I
touchdown.
don't think it's over, Jim.
He bobbled.
Yeah, I think there's a stutter step move that gets both down.
The ball might have moved too, so he gets both feet down there. But the ball
I think it's a touchdown.
Tell you, the field is pandemonium on the field.
Here we go. 1, 2, right there. As long as that ball game, Chiefs win right there. It's over. Chiefs are hosting AFC Championship game number 4 in a row.
4 years in a row.
Yeah, it sucks. Carver family, like say, you kick a field goal to tie it, and then you win a coin toss, and that leads to you winning the game. But it's been that rule for a long time.
In one of the great divisional games
And I hate that.
of all time, and one of the biggest heartbreaks you'll ever see for one team that thought it was over. With
Guys, that's going to
15
do it.
seconds to go.
You can't score.
Kansas City Chiefs
It's just, that doesn't happen.
was down by 3 with 13 seconds left to go, and they somehow find a way to win this game.
Situational ball in that last drive to be able to give
Until
up
next time, guys,
25,
love you.
2,
Stay
4
humble.
yards,
Stay kind.
2 plays.
Peace.
Obviously, just
Ever fake, I keep it real.